gang, hello and welcome back to Crit Happens plays the Curse of Strahd with Strahd von Sandwich. We are going to Castle Ravenloft to beat up Strahd. I don't know what else I can say to that. We were at the Amber Temple. We found some sneaky stuff. We found Ephraim Stoll, the Scroll of Identify, who is now a wizard, the fated ally. Irina, from what you have understood, has possibly made a deal with the Dark Urges within the Amber Temple, and she has mysteriously disappeared and taken Orion with her. Where they are at is currently unknown, but Orion has awakened to see Edith, an old ally of the party that they met around Valachian into Kresk, who was captured by Strahd and Tristan Winters, but now appears to be fully alive and well. The group then decided to head back to Vallaki, back to their mansion home, and have a quick chat with a few of their allies to seek help, mainly Erwin at the bar staff, Asai, their old party member, Baba Lysaga, who didn't seem like she wanted to help too much, and Strahd himself, which Strahd has agreed to offer them safe passage to Castle Ravenloft to speak with Tilly Brightspark, which is where we will pick up from right now. So, if I remember correctly, the last action that you guys took last session was to utilize, or no, you didn't use the Helm of Teleportation because you do not have it. Orion had it. You walked from Vallaki to where you last saw the black carriage towards a fork in the road to what you believe is the road to Castle Ravenloft. The scene is yours. You are in a field. It is completely dark, and you are coming up towards this to this fork in the road that you've seen before. You are currently walking along this cobblestone path, the old Svalich Road. In this direction will be the Tessa Falls and the Tessa Pool that you were once at before, but the fork in your road is just coming up now, in which you will see in front of you a black horse-drawn carriage with two large black giraffe horses in front of you. Over to you guys. Don't all jump at once. Come on, so rocks fall, everyone dies. Hey Weft, what you thinking right now?
So as we approach the carriage, Weft is going to approach the horses and say, hello, friends, and offer his hand out to the horses.
And yeah,
What do they look like? Are they just normal horses?
Normal horses. They are not large horses. They are not Shire horses, but they do seem to be bridled quite well. They're I don't know much about this sort of thing, but they're tacking, they're things that are connecting them to the actual carriage itself is very well made, made of very fine leather and metal inlays. And yeah, the horses appear to be very well groomed and very well kept.
And then the carriage, is the door open, or?
The door is currently open, yes, but you, being this close, you do not get the sense that there is anyone inside.
Okay. There's no one here. I don't think, and I'll poke my head in and double check.
Yep. As you poke your head in, you can see space enough for around about 7 to 8 people to sit comfortably within this carriage. It's a lot bigger than what you see there. Some people could sit up top, some people could sit within it. Within it are just these smooth felt covered bench seats, and in the center, this small wooden table that just has a vase with just one wilted red rose sticking out of it. That's hard to say.
I mean, I don't really know. Are we supposed to get in the carriage, Tilly? What was the plan? We were walking up.
Yeah, I think we need to get in the carriage, but just take a moment, because I think once we do that, there's no going back.
Were there any what do you call it? Like a box on the outside of the carriage?
Yeah.
Are there any other storage boxes or anything on the carriage?
I'd say that there's probably a wooden trunk on the back of it. Go ahead and just roll me an investigation check.
Left.
Cool, 10. So within the chest, you sort of find a couple of linen cloths, and what's seemingly a crude bear trap that has been disassembled, essentially, but leaving it in a broken state. Around this wooden box, you also see jars of just various kinds of substances, but you're not quite sure what these jars could contain. It just sort of, there's one clear glass jar with black oozy liquid within it. It's very thick as you sort of turn it sort of side to side as it drips down one side very, very slowly. But no, that's about all you find.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't. What? No, I'm just going to put everything back and close the lid. And yeah, I'm not going to take anything from. I'm not going to steal from Strahd from his very carriage.
Before he closes the lid, can I go in the trunk?
Trunk in the trunk.
You may enter the trunk.
Thank you, and I'd like to close it on top of me and hide.
What would you like to do within the trunk?
It's
a nice place. It is pitch black now. It is quite calming.
I will ponder my current situation and the nature of the universe.
For how long?
Until someone opens it.
So as you guys proceed on, I'm joking. Trunk, that's the end of your story here for Curse of Strahd.
His name was prophetic.
Bear trip.
So yeah, you can feel the bear trap underneath you. You sort of move it out the way, otherwise it's sort of poking you in the back. But yeah.
I hum jovially.
Yeah, Weft, you could see this. Trunk appears to be pretty happy in his trunk.
Yeah. And I am very happy that Trunk is happy in his trunk. Is there a lock on the outside? Perhaps a padlock, which I could just...
There wasn't, but there is now.
Oh, fantastic.
You're down a rogue, mate.
No, I'll tell you what. I'll open it, and can I see him? I suppose.
Oh, right.
Is he hiding?
Anyone else? Yes, you would. But Trunk, roll me a stealth check.
Should be with advantage because my hood's up on my cloak of elven guy.
No, he's gone. He is gone. So again, anyone else, even with a nat 20, you would see them, but not Trunk. Not Trunk and his magic fingers. He has vanished.
I'm bamboozled. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! He's gone! He's gone! I can't see him. Where's he gone? Samir, come over here. He's gone.
What am I? Ooh.
Can I hear him?
Oh yes, you can hear this voice coming from this void of this trunk in front of you.
He is one with the trunk.
It's my namesake.
And after a couple of seconds, it does come apparent as Trunk does move just slightly that essentially what has happened is he has led there so still for an extraordinary amount of time that he's like a chameleon. But as he's just twitched slightly, you can make out the outline, and now you see Trunk in
Just
front
the
of you.
outline.
Yeah.
Oh, don't
You
do
keep-
that. Why?
He keeps doing this with his fingers.
It's like bamboozling me. What is this?
There's a
Too much
mimic.
input. I can't. Get out. Get out of the trunk.
What would I want there? You get in the trunk.
Okay. I get in the trunk with trunk. Can we have two in the trunk? Is it big enough?
Unfortunately, the trunk is not big enough for two trunks. Only big enough for one trunk. It's sort of a one trunk sized trunk.
Okay. It's like a perfect size trunk for a trunk. Like a trunk,
Bugbears have-
like a trunk coffin.
Bugbears have a feature that allows me to fit into spaces small characters can. I don't know if that'll increase the size of this trunk capaciousness.
Unfortunately, Weft is a medium sized humanoid, and this is a trunk.
Ah. Understandable. I return pondering the universe.
Feeling glee. You know, when you plan a session, you would sort of write out your notes. You don't expect the trunk to take up a little bit of time, but that's fine. That's D&D for you. Samir, or Samir / Aceris, what are you up to at the moment?
Samir seems quite stoic, quite focused on something, and he just gets into the carriage wordlessly and sits and waits.
And you know
Bidding
this
fur all
road.
over the seats.
You know this road not well as if you've been trodden it, but you know that this road leads to Castle Ravenloft. You've done your research. You have been up here a few times to do your lookouts, investigate, understand Strahd's domain, Strahd's home. So you know where this leads. Anyone else jumping in the carriage?
You can hear me out, Will.
Not very well, bud.
My internet's really bad, apparently.
Hotspot on
It's
your phone, maybe?
out. Yeah, I'm about to do that.
Yeah. Tilly, want to jump in the carriage?
Yes.
Yes. Tilly wants to jump in the carriage. Everybody else jumping in, I assume.
I'm staying in the trunk.
Yes.
Oh, you'll stay in the trunk. So, as you do, the door does not slam shut, but the door just creaks as the door closes. And you all hear this snap of reins, but there was nobody controlling these horses, but there was almost a snap, and the carriage starts to move. After winding through the forest and craggy mountain peaks, the road takes a sudden turn to the east, and a startling, awesome presence of Castle Ravenloft towers before you that you can see out the side of the carriage. And what I'll do is I'll place that there. The carriage comes to a dead stop before twin turrets of stone broken from years of exposure. Beyond these guard towers is the precipice of a 50-foot wide, fog-filled chasm that disappears into unknown depths. A lowered drawbridge of old shored-up wooden beams stretches across the chasm, between you and the archway to the courtyard. The chains of the drawbridge creak in the wind, their rust-eaten iron straining under the weight. From atop the high walls, stone gargoyles stare at you out of their hollow eye sockets and grin hideously. A rotting wooden portcullis, green with growth, hangs above the entry tunnel. Beyond this location, the main doors of Ravenloft stand open. A rich warm light spills from within, flooding the courtyard. Torches flutter sadly in scenes on both sides of the open doors. So, again, as a reminder, before you is a wooden drawbridge that is currently down.
So have we any idea what the plan is?
So, as a reminder from last session, Tilly spoke to Strahd von Zarovich, and he has proposed that you all meet with him, so he and Tilly can talk.
So a good old natter. That's the
Yes.
plan.
That's it. And it is worth mentioning that Ephraim Stoll and sort of everybody that you've made allies with is not currently with you right now, but they said they would meet you at Castle Ravenloft.
Okay, well, there's nothing left, says Samir. There's nothing left to be said or done. Let's face this head on. He's going to take a little look round just to see if he can catch sight of Xena.
Yeah, sure. Make me a perception check.
Oh, fuck me.
1.
Where am I?
That is, yeah. You're in another plane of existence. With a 1, you will see Xena, but that's all you will see. You're not. What I'll say is, you are not paying attention to anything out in front of you, and you are just looking for your familiar bird friend, who you do see, stood on top of one of these guard towers, just looking down at you with their gleaming black pearl eyes.
I'll just. Samir will smile quietly to himself and just give her a nod.
And she just. Caw! And she just takes flight and flies towards one of the 2 large turrets that you see before you on Castle Ravenloft. There are 2 main turrets, as I've said, one smaller than the other and one coming right up into the sky. One of the turrets has this eerie red glow coming from the windows and the door, and you can see this almost bridge-like structure connecting the 2 turrets. And Xena flies up into the highest point. So yes, as a reminder, you are in front of a wooden drawbridge, and this chasm, this almost moat to this castle, is almost the perimeter of Castle Ravenloft. You felt it as you came up in this carriage, that you ascended higher and higher up, essentially a very tall mountain hill. And this chasm before you is thousands and thousands of feet deep.
Do we recognise the castle from the model that we saw? Does it look accurate from where we are?
From where you are, obviously perspectives make a difference. This is a foreboding, large, huge castle. So you don't quite get the sense that your top-down view of the model, or, well, no, I guess you would see it from the side. Yes, it is a accurate representation.
And are we still in the carriage? Is the carriage still moving?
The carriage has come to a dead stop. Doors have opened. You've been let out.
And the doors have opened.
Yeah. It's taken you a good 30 minutes to get here.
Well, I don't suppose there's anything for it but to get on it. Let's I'm gonna start walking towards the drawbridge.
Fantastic. So this drawbridge in front of you, make me a perception check. A 10.
So 10.
It is old. It is broken in certain parts, but it appears to be strong enough. But it is rather daunting considering the chasm beneath it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't suppose Strahd would let us just fall to our death if he's invited us here. That would be very bad manners indeed. And I'll take a step onto it with my full weight.
You certainly can, and it creaks as you place your feet onto this drawbridge. Do you make your way across?
I do.
Roll me a D100 for me, please.
D100.
83 points of damage.
No. Percentile check. Yeah, no, completely fine. You make your way across.
Trunk will slink out of the trunk and light-footedly make his way over and follow Weft.
Amazing. D100 then, please, sir. And
Okay.
again, anyone else, I assume Samir and Aceris you'll be following? And Tilly, if Jack is there. So yeah, just go ahead. Sam, obviously you rolled 2 of them.
35.
Yeah, good to go.
Okay.
I shall roll Tilly's for her. Actually, this would be really sad if I roll bad. Oh,
I mean,
Tilly,
you rolled a flipping hundo.
Tilly levitates across.
Oh.
Yeah.
Samir. Well, sorry, I need to ask that actually. Who got the 8?
Aceris.
Aceris. Aceris, make a dexterity saving throw for me, please. Holy shit, Sam. You're good.
That's how I roll.
No. So, Aceris, you are the last to cross this drawbridge. You're almost just following in everybody's footstep. But as you get to about halfway on the drawbridge, Weft's step has almost broken one of the wooden beams that are slatted on this drawbridge, and it cracks beneath your feet. 4 boards are instantly cracking like a domino effect, and you essentially fall down slightly, but with an 11 dexterity saving throw, you manage to just catch yourself onto this drawbridge. And you are safe for now. If you had rolled 1
Okay.
less, we would have been in trouble.
Can I rush back and give her a hand? Asteris, come here! And I'll offer my hand.
Amazing. Are you back with us, Jack?
How's this?
Yeah.
That's
Ooh,
good.
That's good.
Better.
All right, we'll roll with this.
You-
I'm here. Hello.
You had to roll a percentile check to get across a wooden drawbridge, in which you rolled 100 out of 100. So you just flew across like a Jedi. All
I
right?
rolled 100.
Yes, I rolled it for you.
Damn, that's
That's-
like nat 100. That's insane.
Yeah, I know, and that's the best I'll roll all night, I'm sure. Which will be quite sad. So as you lot enter in to the courtyard of Ravenloft, we will enter battle map mode. And in front of you, in Ravenloft, you see all manner of people as you step forward. You see, they're all familiar faces. You see Ephraim, Stoll, Erwin, and Asai are there. Esmeralda and a few of the Valaki that were part of the Ravens are also there. Rictavio part of the Ravens, not part of the Ravens, sort of doing his own thing, had his backstory stole by Samir, is also here. And surprisingly, Jeremy Carrots, with what appears to be a makeshift video recording device that he's managed to build.
Streaming it.
He's literally streaming it. So as you look over to Jeremy Carrots, there's a small goblin creature, which is odd. You've never seen anything like a goblin within Barovia. Everyone is more humanoid in Barovia. There's not really been much different types of races. It sort of come to your attention, that sort of fact. But there's a goblin here who's holding the camera, and all you can hear is just as he turns this crank handle on the side of the camera, and you almost get the sense that it's just taking multiple pictures, almost like a Gatling gun, to create some form of stitched together film. But Ephraim will he'll sort of greet you all and say, welcome. I see you made it here safely. Weft, how are you, my friend?
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous, if I'm honest, but it's nice to see something new. It's nice to see someone new. It's a nice castle, this, isn't it?
No, not really. No, it's dark, spooky, thunder. There's a vampire that lives in there.
Well, no, I know it's a bit run down, but I like the style. I like the Gothic architecture. It's quite fits my aesthetic. I like it.
Now, I must prepare you all for what we are about to face. In that castle you see in front of you is Strahd von Zarovich. A nasty fellow indeed. He is our way out of this place. Nobody can leave while he still lives, or unless he gives explicit permission for you to do so, which I don't believe he has any reason to. But my theory also suggests Cyrena may also be here. And I think I may know why. You see, time resets here in Barovia. Does any of you know why?
No.
Who are you?
I'm Tunk. I think we should have met. I might have been hiding.
Maybe. But does anyone understand why these resets happen?
Has it got something to do with soup?
Yes. Quite entirely.
God is trying to find or purge Irina's or Tatiana's love. In doing so, she keeps escaping. In doing so, she keeps perishing, and so he resets time.
Close. Now you see, Irina perishing is the reason why time is reset. Strahd is not the reason time gets reset. You see, and you'll remember back to the Tome of Strahd that Farah read out to you all last session. Within that tome mentions that Ephraim was the reason why the resets occurred. He created something called the Paradox Engine. It is well known now that in order to stop what I know is called the Argynvost from destroying this land, this plane, and many other planes, is to just keep it hidden. And the only way I could achieve that, the only way I knew how, was to constantly keep this plane of existence within a time bubble, constantly resetting, keeping it trapped. And he looks over, and you are all stood on this large hill, and you can see far out into the lands of Barovia. Looking back on yourself, you see the town of Vallaki. You see the tiny little dots of fire of the town of Kresk right in the far distance. From up here, you see the village of Barovia, but what you can also see is Mount Gakis. And just, you know where you came from over there, which is where the Amber Temple was. And he sort of stares off into the distance towards the Amber Temple. Over there is Dimitri's resting place, the Argonbost. Now, we have a problem. That creature will awaken very shortly. And we need to stop it. We need Irina to die. What is this music that is fucking playing right now? Do you understand? Do you catch my drift? But if Irina dies and time is reset, so do all of you. You would go back to that grassy knoll where you came from. We will start everything all over again. I assume this is what we want to avoid.
So Irina can't die.
If Irina dies, everything goes back to zero. But the Argonvost is sealed away once again.
So really, that's a worst case scenario. If everything's going wrong, then we just knock old Irina off, and then we can start again and try again next time.
Correct. Now, your interests are my interest too. You saved me. You brought me back. I can slow that creature down. I can stop its awakening coming as fast as it should. You need to get out of here. You need to leave Barovia. Then I can reset time. I can kill Irina. If you lot escape this place, you will never come back. Others will replace you, and we will start this cycle again. But at least you all will be free.
So is there no way that we can end this for you as well? Are you happy to be here for forever, for 1,000 lifetimes?
Until I figure out a better way, Weft Webster. I have been here a long time. I am a man that has lived many lives. They call me almost a Templar in that respect. My job is to subvert catastrophes that threaten planes of existence. That's my job. This here has been the biggest conundrum I've ever faced. A creature so vast and so destructive that the only way to seal it away was to bend time to my will.
But the Argonvost can only leave if Strahd allows it to leave, right?
Unless Strahd dies, you can leave.
Say it again. If Strahd dies, it can't leave.
If Strahd dies, it will be able to leave. Everybody will be able to leave.
So Strahd. Right. But why? But what?
Sorry, you have to repeat yourself there, sir.
Why, if Strahd dies, does that happen?
The curse on this land, the reason why nobody can leave is because Strahd does not permit it. Strahd holds this entire plane of existence in this mist that you see all around you. And you can see now this swirling mist that you guys have not really seen much of so far is almost like this perimeter to this entire Barovia of what you know. You can see your entire land now. He does not permit anyone to leave. Even Dimitri. He's trapped here because of Strahd. Just like us.
Is it only Strahd that's capable of this?
Well, that's... I believe Irina may also be capable. My theory is correct. Now, you see, this paradox engine that I created is a deal I made with Strahd a long time ago. It sort of was a win-win condition for both of us, you see. He ruled this land, and he did not want it destroyed, but the one thing he wanted most of all was the love of Irina, or Tatiana, as he knows her. Now, you see, to get my paradox conundrum to work, I needed a true soul, somebody who came from noble descent, somebody who looked to a deity. That was Strahd a long time ago. He made an ultimate sacrifice to essentially keep himself locked here forever. I took his heart and I stored it here within Castle Ravenloft. He knows where it is. But I have a feeling, I have just a strange suspicion that he is not actually the ruler of this land anymore. And he may have exchanged it with Irina and meant that she was the bearer of the paradox.
So to weigh up the outcomes, worst case scenario, we can't do what we want to do. So as we have to eloquently put Irina in the ground, reset time, try again. And in
Yes.
theory, we can keep doing that until we succeed, provided we can kill Irina.
In theory, yes.
The middle option is we kill Strahd and Irina, and you continue to hold back, but it starts again for everybody else, but we can escape.
You would need
The
to
best
You
option.
would need to escape first, and I can handle
Sure.
Irina. If time resets while you're
Sure.
here, you will be reset. You need to get out.
So kill Strahd and run away. Got it. Best option. Kill Strahd and find a way to stop Irina from controlling the paradox engine.
Yes. You must
Really?
make sure that this paradox is upheld. That is of paramount. That is the highest
No
priority.
No paradox engine. Argonvost destroys everything.
Correct.
Paradox engine keeps him here. Problem solved.
Correct.
Got it.
Simple.
Now, like I have said before, I can slow the awakening of Dimitri down. I will take this crew here and we will go to the Amber Temple. And I will do what I can to give you as much time as possible. It won't be long. And you hear now...
When you find Dimitri and Krechkov, if if you get the opportunity, shit in that little fucker's shoes for me.
Well, you may see him before I do. And you hear now this sort of rumbling of the entirety. It feels like a massive earthquake is happening across all of Barovia, and you see just smoke billowing and these large flames rising coming from Mount Gakis, the Amber Temple. We don't have a lot of time. And in front of you all, like I've mentioned, there's quite a few people, but you do see sort of Erwin, Asai, and all of that. And Asai will say to you all, just thank you for everything, and I'm gonna go with this wizardy old man and do what I can, because I like it here and I'd like to stay, and I don't like it to be destroyed. But I want you guys to get out. You brought me together. You brought us all together. You were the reason why we're all here. I owe you that much.
We have to
Thank you,
walk
Asai.
over and shake his hand, and then turn around with a tear falling from his eye and just stare at the door in front of him.
And as you shake
Let's
his
do
hand,
it.
you pull your hand away, and you see that your hand is now just covered in mucus, and this grin on his face of I've got you. And you look at your hand, and it just stinks now. You don't know what it is.
Oh,
I'll walk up to Asai
I'll
and
take-
shake his hand as well. But as I do, I'll cast the light cantrip on whatever clothing he's wearing.
Yes, you may. Wow,
So he's now.
thank you, Tilly. I can't thank you enough. I'm pretty sure this is going to be to my detriment.
Only lasts an hour, Asai, so you'll be
Well,
right.
Hopefully. Cool.
Sure, last 8 hours.
Sam, Aceris, anything from you? I said Sam and Aceris there. Samir, Aceris, anything from you?
You did. I don't know. I don't think Samir would really say much. But Aceris would approach Asai and say, thank you for saving me the first time around. Not so much the second. But I am grateful nonetheless.
Thank you for not killing me. Farah,
I mean,
you're
it
being
was touch and go at times.
Farah's being very quiet right now. I have a feeling that she would have maybe tried to kill me, but you know, luck is on my side today.
She only just regrew her arm, so she's probably getting used to that.
I don't think she actually technically has yet, because she never equipped the ring. We'll ask Pip later on. And with that, we will cut away slightly to Jacob and Kate. You guys, I suppose Orion, you sort of come back to consciousness now, and you can feel yourself on this cobblestone. I hope you can see it on the battle map where you guys are. But you are on this cobblestone floor, and you see in front of you, Orion, Irina, and Edith Sticky Fingers. What would you like to do?
Well, I'll get up off my butt first and look at Edith. They're like, Edith?
Hello. Excuse me, sir. Hello, Orion.
Yeah,
Are you okay?
are you okay? I thought you were dead.
I thought that was the case too, or it was going to happen. I managed to get out of my situation. I tried to escape. Looks like you're joining me in that.
And now Orion will look like maybe he thinks he should go in for a hug, and then he'll think better of it, and then he'll reach a hand like he's going to tap her on the shoulder, and then he'll think better of it, and then he'll just punch her on the arm. Really awkwardly.
Any other old woman that'd probably sort of bruise or break or whatever, but I just take it quite well and just laugh it off.
Great. Where are we? I think we had this conversation last time, but I can't remember.
So you are in
Whether we
this,
do.
this almost cellar-like room. It's cobblestone sort of, and you can see drips of sort of water and black ichor just sort of dripping down from the roof. This place echoes when you talk. In front of you is a staircase leading down, which Edith, you would know that you ascended from. And there is a large spiraling staircase above you. And as you look up, you get the sense that you are within some sort of turret. And this spiraling staircase goes all the way up. Make me a perception check, Orion. And Edith, actually.
Perception.
Let's go. Perception. Perception.
Perception.
Perception. Yeah.
20 and an 8. You will both hear this sound that you didn't quite focus on before, but you have now, and it's just a doof, 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 like a heartbeat. But you look up and you don't see much. But Edith, you make out this eerie red glow right up above this spiraling staircase.
Is it a red light glowing from above, did you say?
Right above, like I'm going to say 100 feet up.
Okay. Yeah, I sort of look around and say, sounds like there's some kind of weird heartbeat coming from up there.
Yeah. That's
Irina will sort of look nervously as you say that.
Look, Edith, I'm really psyched you're alive. Would you mind if could you just give us a minute? I usually just go and stand in a corner whenever people are talking.
Yeah, of course, I'll go do the same.
Thanks. Orion starts to sweat because then he thinks he's been really rude.
Yeah, so Edith, you head up here, just out of the way slightly. We'll get to that in just a second. Yeah, Ryan, over to you.
50. Kind of look at Irina. What did you do?
She seems panicked. She seems determined, but also nervous. There's this look in her eyes where she is confident, but unsure. And she'll say to you, I done what I must, Orion. I just want this all to end.
What did you trade, though, with those the rocks, amber things.
What didn't I trade is probably a more accurate representation. However, I don't have a lot left to give. So I just gave them the rest.
Take it back.
No. Orion, you shouldn't have followed me. Where I am going is somewhere I cannot allow you to follow. I wouldn't want you to follow.
I wasn't going to come with you. And then I guess I wasn't sure about anything until I was. Feel like maybe we were meant to meet. There's so many, I don't know. Both of us have lives we can't remember. Both of us have darkness inside of us. It's put there by someone else.
Yes. But Orion, you have your life left to live. I've lived my life over and over and over again. I just want it to stop. You have so much to live for. And I wish we had have met at a different time.
I feel like maybe spent so long trying to save myself. I guess maybe I thought if I could, maybe if I could save you, maybe I could save me as well.
You know,
It doesn't have to. Yeah.
when we were in Kresk, there was this glimmer of hope that there was the ability to save me. However, I've now learnt, or I have been told, a way that I can end all of this. But it means destroying everything. Now, before meeting you, I would have taken that deal within seconds. I will burn this place to the fucking ground, and I don't care what collateral that brings. This place, these people, everything that I have known has just destroyed me. Any version of me that is happy, that lived to have a smile on my face every day in and day out, hunted by Strahd, belittled by people, made to think that I am just something that Strahd wants, and to be killed over and over and over again. I need it to stop, and I quite frankly don't care what happens to anyone. Until I met you, you made me see that not everybody was a cunt.
Good life lesson, then.
Sorry for my language. But
It's cool. That's the biggest compliment I've ever had.
you made me smile. You gave me memories that I thought I would never have. You remind me of a love I once had. He's gone now. And I think it's time that I joined him.
How does this end?
I don't know.
You said there was a way out, so what is it?
A way out for me. While I live in this place, if I die, I will just be reborn again. I will live the same terrible life that I've always lived, over and over. But I have now understood how to stop it. You and your friends need to get out of here now.
Hang on, I'm just trying to remember what I know.
Not a lot. You haven't spoken
No,
a
I
lot.
wasn't
You haven't
there for any
spoken
of...
anything to Ephraim.
Yeah. But how? Thoughts? Please.
I'm going to go now, Ryan.
Can I detect thoughts?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sure. Surface thoughts are her surface thoughts are she needs to get away from you in order to protect you.
Well, you know I'm going to go deeper. Oh, that sounded bad.
Yeah, oh dear.
I would like to delve deeper.
Still pretty bad. What's the DC on the whiz save?
Oh, it's really rubbish. I don't know. Where is it? I think it's in features, right? Features. No, maybe it's. Maybe
It'll be a spell unless you can do it intrinsically.
It's 12. Oh, it sucks so bad.
You sure you want to delve deeper then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not hiding it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Just this wave of static pours over you as you try to delve deeper, and you see her wince in pain. She says, Ryan, I'm not hiding anything. I'm just omitting the truth that you do not need to know. If you knew it, you would follow me. If you follow me, Orion, you will die.
Not afraid of dying.
I know.
I know what's waiting on the other side, and it's nice.
You've seen it.
You know. Yeah. Saw my parents. First time that I can remember. You know, when we were in the Amber Temple, had a choice, same as you did, whether to take a bargain or whether to leave it. And I guess we chose differently. So I realised that nothing is worth being possessed by anything. And I can choose to follow you, or I can choose to go back to the others. But I want to make a choice that's not blind. Don't take away my power to choose. Never had it before.
Orion, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to end it.
But if you do, it will just reset.
Not this time.
How?
Up there is my beating heart. The heart that was taken from me. The heart that was bestowed upon me by Strahd long ago. He gave me his land. He gave me everything, thinking that that would win my affection. I don't want this place. Orion, what I'm telling you, and she will hold her hand out, I can release you now. And what you will see is her cast a spell in the hand that she has not held out to you. Now, you're not a magic user by any means, but you
I can do a little bit, just a little bit.
You see that this is a banishment spell that she is holding. I can send you home, but I can only do it if you are willing.
You kill the heart. Does that mean nothing resets, you don't come back?
Yes.
And then what about Strahd?
He will burn like everything else.
So if you die, this entire land dies and everyone in it.
Yes.
And what about, got on the place, Faerun?
Where you're from.
Yeah.
I don't know. Without sounding like a cunt myself, I haven't thought that far ahead. And quite frankly, I don't care.
You have power over this land. And we kill Strahd. You just make it better. With him gone, you don't need to die. Nothing has to reset. It can be different.
What? No. Orion, what I want is to be reunited with the people that I love. It's all I've ever wanted. I've lived for so long. There just comes a point in time where I shouldn't be here. I should be dead. And that's what I plan to do. And she will start to walk off. Orion.
I'll grab her by the arm.
All right.
I'll say, wait, and grab her by the arm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to give her a kiss.
Oh, lovely.
Because it's romantic.
She will kiss you back.
Aw, so sweet. Then I'm going to shadow step 60 feet up the stairs.
Haha. As you do so, yeah, I was going to do this anyway, so it's good. Just before you do that, she will... Edith, get Orion out of here. Get him
Fuck
out
you,
of the
Edith. I'm
castle.
gonna run like a dog.
And just as you try to shadow step up the stairs, Irina is going to, because she can't counterspell shadow step, but she will cast Wall of Force up onto the stairs. So it is currently blocking off any amount, so you wouldn't be able to.
Reaction. I'm gonna counterspell her Wall of Force
Go on then.
with my ring of counterspells.
So you will need to roll for it. So roll me a d20 and add your spell casting modifier, which for you is a 0.
Come on.
What will be? No, yeah. You have
So
no spell
wisdom for a
casting.
monk?
Wisdom.
Is it wisdom for a
Yeah.
monk? Is it? And add your wisdom modifier +3.
Come on. Ah, you bitch.
Your counter spell, as her runes go out to form this wall, your counter spell hits it in this arcing motion, but then it just fizzles. The spell is too strong, and the Wall of Force blocks you.
Cool. It's a Wall of Force.
Mm-hmm.
I can still go another 60 feet.
You ain't getting through this Wall of Force.
But I can teleport up to 60 feet to a space that I can see.
Yes. You can get above it.
Yeah, Orion's he's on one. He's like shadow to shadow,
Okay.
disappearing, reappearing. I'm going to go as quick as I can.
Above the
race is
table,
easy.
if you do this, there may be a period of time where we don't interact with Orion. Are you okay with that, Kate?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm just trying to play the character.
Okay. That's fine.
Go with me.
Edith, as you come round the corner, you see this.
Oh, sorry. One more thing. As I'm going, can I telepathically say to Edith, like, Edith, stop, Irina, or get the others. I'm going for the heart.
I can't. Sound can pass through a wall of force, can't it?
What's that? Sorry.
Could sound pass through a wall of force, or is it like?
Well, Orion is currently on within line of sight of you. Essentially, the Wall of Force is just blocking off the stairwell. Orion's essentially just shadow stepped up.
Oh right, I was
Yeah.
just it was about responding. That was all to know.
You can respond.
Okay. Yeah. So just. Okay. I'll find the others. Good luck.
Cool. And with that, Edith, you will notice a door that is right here. Would you like to go through it?
Sure.
Cool. All right, I'll place you there for now. Back over to the others. You're outside of Ravenloft. Ephraim will gather up sort of everybody, including Mr. Tickles, by the way, who is there, Darren. You never blew the whistle. You never learnt his story. And he'll just wave at you, Weft. And Ephraim will teleport, and he will just say, "Good luck to you all." And all of them will disappear, apart from Jeremy Carrots, who is still there cranking the camera. And you get the sense he is here to report. But the scene is yours, guys. What would you like to do?
We all ready?
Ready.
Already?
I suppose so. Yeah, and I'll just be rubbing my hand on the wall or on the floor, just trying to get the stickiness off.
Yeah, it's not coming off.
So
the
it's a gate in front of us, is it?
in front of you is a gate that is completely open. It is
Okay.
wide open. So in just through that gate is this tiled floor, black and white tiled floor, with two large ornate doors that are currently closed. But the game is unpaused. We are in battle map mode. Go where you
So
want
Tilly
to
will Tilly will look across her friends, relatively new, but even the newer ones still. She'll take a deep breath and she'll say a prayer that you would have heard her say many times before, except she says it slightly differently. She says, "Keep our path in your unfettered gaze. We shall not err if you are watching. We are the vigilance." And she'll kind of look around the rest of this group. I believe in you as well, all of you.
With that, a gust of wind will sort of envelop its whole surroundings, but almost cause this perimeter around you all. Very odd phenomena of wind. Almost as if it's a sign.
And with that, Tilly will start to move forward to the gate.
We're going in. Farah will join.
I can find this big beastie. Let's go. Kick a door in.
So, as you guys open up that door, in front of you is this large 4 pillars. The room is fully lit and it is gorgeous. It is like this ceremonious hall. On the floor is this symbol that you have, like, just thinking back, you have seen this symbol darted around Barovia. This is almost a symbol of Ravenloft, of Barovia. But in front of you is a lady with a pinned up brunette hair with a maid's outfit on, and she's just quietly sweeping. And she doesn't seem to have taken any notice of you whatsoever.
Good evening.
Oh, hello there. And you notice, Tilly, that there's a striking resemblance to Farah. Hello. How may I help you? Are you here to see Strahd von Zarovich? Or Rahadin? Or who have you come to see?
Strahd. Have you seen Rahadin recently, though? Out of curiosity?
You know what? No, I haven't.
Oh,
He went off
shame.
on a bit of an excursion. He hasn't been back since. Odd.
Yeah, I wonder what happened.
Do you know?
No idea.
Fair enough, I won't question any further. I'm sure he's fine.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he's fine. I heard he got into making jam recently.
Jam? But we've got so
Yeah.
much jam in our parlour. What an odd thing to say.
Anyway, yes, is Strahd around? He did invite us.
Oh. I'm not quite sure where he is. No, I'm not. I do apologise. I can try and find him for you.
That would be wonderful.
Well, and she seems a little bit flustered and not sure what to do. You can. There's a dining hall just down the hall to your right. You can wait in there if you would like.
Very kind. Thank you very much.
Andy,
sorry, as you
can I?
Oh, go on, Darren.
No, it's fine. Carry on.
So as Edith, you see the rest of the party that you haven't seen for a long time, just down these stairs.
Sort of rush down them as far as I can go, as quick as I can go, rather, and say, "Oh, good to see you guys."
Sorry, I don't know who you are.
I don't know who you are.
Ceres doesn't know who you are either. Sorry.
True, actually.
And Peter's in here. So, Weft, who the fuck is this?
This is Edith. It's you. But you were taken. This is Edith. This is Edith Sticky Fingers. This is something we met outside. Samir, you knew Edith, didn't you?
Yes, I knew Edith, and I'm sorry that I wasn't able to protect your grandson.
It's okay.
I heard you weren't very pleased about it.
No. It's sorry, I was going to say something. I forgot. This will be. This is why part of what is happening tonight, though. I will be exacting my revenge, as I'm sure all of you want to as well.
So, in Weft, in your head, you'll hear Tilly say, "Somebody we know and trust."
Oh yes. I'll just say out loud. Oh yes. No, we trust her.
Tilly kind of like puts her. Brilliant. Okay. Thanks, Weft. So you were captured by Strahd, and we stand in his castle. How are you walking around freely?
I escaped.
Just now?
I'll sort of look a bit. I don't know the word is, but sort of like less. Like sort of the happiness kind of drains away a bit, and just say I was in an awful place. But yeah, not long ago I managed to break out, and I have just been running through ever since.
You were in the dungeon, weren't you? We saw Edith in the dungeon.
Oh yeah, we did. Baba Lasaga took us there.
Yeah, you wouldn't
In a
remember
vision.
that, Edith, but yeah, the rest of you remember seeing Edith chained up.
Do
along with
recognise
Aceres.
you.
I don't remember that. Aceres doesn't.
Aceres.
Aceres
No.
will.
Aceres.
Aceres
Yeah,
wouldn't know.
Aceres wouldn't know.
Don't recall you being in the dungeon.
I'm not sure we really were, so to speak.
Am I right in thinking that Edith was unconscious in the vision as well?
The same state that Aceres was in, yes.
Yeah.
Edith, we're here by choice. We're actually here to see Strahd by invitation of sorts. So just to lay the cards on the table, we intend to talk with him and see where the situation goes from there. But since you've just escaped, I'd understand if you didn't want to hang around.
Invitation or not, I've got some choice words for him.
I think we might all have. Well, I hope there's some food in this fucking dining hall.
Yes, there's. I can bring food. I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting guests, but yes, just make your way down that hall that you went down and then came back up.
I wasn't sure. I was just kind of wondering and then waiting for you. Yes, thank you.
Yes, no. I'll tell you what. Follow me.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh.
Don't stand.
Andy, can
don't
I-
stand on me.
In my bag,
I'm a
I have
halfling, I
one
can
of
do
the. I have one of the many Ferodals that we once upon a time picked up.
Hmm.
Can I compare it to Farah and to the maid? And is there actually a difference? And does it look like one or the other?
There is a striking resemblance to Farah, but there is a uncanny. Literally looks like this lady. Now, Weft, upon that realization, you get this flashback to session 3 of this lady that was described in the village of Barovia going missing. Mad Mary had lost her daughter. You met her in the graveyard behind there, and she was looking for her daughter that had ran off. You get the sense that, matching the description, this is her. This is Gertruda.
Are you? Sorry to be a, and I'll get the doll out and I'll look at the two of them and I'll just present it to her and say, "This, I think this is you. I think we met your mother."
Oh my mother? I don't think I have a mother.
She was. Are you Gertruda?
Yes. No.
You do have a mother. Your mother's name is Mary.
No, I don't think it is. I think you've gotten me mistaken with somebody else, sir. My family is Strahd and Rahadin. I very much love Rahadin.
You very much love Rahadin.
Yes, he's my favourite.
How did?
He kind of puts
How
her
did
fingers
you
to her
meet
lips
Rahadin?
and looks at Weft like.
Oh, okay. Well, keep the doll anyway. Lovely to meet you, not Gertruda.
I'm not going to keep the doll, and she just drops it on the floor, and she will actually run off after you say that.
Yeah.
For God's sake, Weft, I was going to ask her if she had any blood.
Sorry, strange girl.
Is that coming from you, Pot Kettle Black?
And before you all is a large dining table that seats 10 people, with a chair at the other end. Right at the back of this dining hall is a large organ, and there's plates and cutlery all laid out. Doesn't appear to be any food, but
yoink.
What are you yoinking?
His seat.
Oh, I
He's
see.
yoinking the massive organ.
No, but can I have a look at it?
It is a lovely seat. It is the best seat out of them all. It is finely crafted.
The organ.
Oh, the organ. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
It is. I don't know a lot about organs. It's a lovely organ. Huge. Lots of pipes. And keys in front of it. When you press on the key, it goes.
I'll press it.
Harp.
Oh, it's a trumpet organ.
Yeah, and when you press another key, parp.
Oh, the same noise.
No, that was a different tone. So as you sort of move your finger across the key, pop, 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 pop.
Yeah. Can I do it again?
Pop, 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 pop.
I'll go back the other way.
Can I do it again?
Pop, 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 dunk. You've broken it.
Fuck.
I'd like to attempt
The
to fix
organ or
the
the
organ.
You can attempt to fix the organ if you'd like, Trunk. Roll me a tool check for me, please, with your assumedly artificer tool set.
I only have thieves. Can I use thief?
You can attempt to use your tension, wrench, and hook to fix the organ. Yes, please roll me a d20 and add your proficiency.
The DC is 400.
Well, yeah, the DC is 562.
1 second.
Close.
Can I
yeah, unfortunately.
can I add guidance?
Yeah, it's me too.
Shut up.
Oh. Oh.
Unfortunately,
+6.
not Trunk. No, you
Yeah.
still can't quite work it out.
This is
This is almost as big as the one in my home, which I didn't realise I owned.
Yeah. No, you've got a bigger one, Trump.
Yeah, I know. It's a lovely house. Bit small.
And while we were here, this is a nice place for us to take a quick break. So, we'll be back in just a second, guys. let's jump back into it after an amazing conversation that I just should have recorded, really. But oh well. The scene is over to yours, and what I will say, guys, is you've been here for some time. Now you don't need it, but here you'd be able to take a short rest. The woman has not returned. Strahd has not done anything. You've been here for some time. You don't have a lot of time, as a reminder.
I think we're being stood up, and I think it's deliberate.
I don't know what that means, but I'm with you.
It means we need to move.
On it.
Edith, you've
Trunk
been
runs
here.
off.
Edith, you've been here. You've been moving around. What have you seen? Where have you been?
How much of this place have I actually sort of
Yeah,
moved
I was
to,
going to say,
Ryan?
I'll help you out a bit with this, Drew. You've been about this castle. You've not been everywhere, but you've been stealthy enough to make your way through and assess the castle where it is. Now, if you wanted to go up, most likely the best place in order to do so, the most open areas and the ability to hide and be sneaky, would be to take the staircase that was on the left. In order to go down, could be the spiral staircase in front, but as far as you don't know much about that area deep below. You just know that's where you came from. You tried to get out of there at ASAP. You could go up from the staircase from where you guys currently are, from where Weft is, but you get the sense that there are locked doors, there are things like that, and that's probably all the information I'll give you on Ravenloft.
Okay.
Edith, how did you manage to escape?
He's just got strong.
Strong.
Yeah,
Right.
I broke out.
Okay.
Pulls out a can of spinach.
Go now.
Farah, you drew a pretty picture of this place when we saw it at the Amber Temple.
Yeah.
Do you remember roughly where was good?
I'm afraid. No, I can't tell you that. In fact, I'm feeling
What's wrong with your voice?
very sleepy and I am going to lay down here and take a nap.
Okay.
If that's okay, because I feel like there's danger abound. And I feel like I would be a hindrance more than anything, and I do not wish to get myself hurt while I am in this state.
Makes perfect sense, Farah. You stay here and think about sorting that arm out.
I tell you what, I will not just be sat here idle. I will document everything that I see here. Judging by my drawings, I have seen key points of information that may exist above us.
Above us. Good job, Farah. Well remembered.
I gave you probably more info than Pip may have wrote down. I don't know what Pip wrote down, so I'm giving you stuff. I'm giving you something.
Like the Disney classic, let's go up.
So just so you remember, those are the stairs that Edith said. There's probably going to be quite a few locked doors that way. All right, but if that's where you want to go,
Doors.
Yeah, Trunk, you got that covered, right?
Mostly.
Awesome sauce.
all right, you're gonna have to bear with me. This place is a fucking maze, so I have to do a little bit of prep each time you decide to go somewhere. And there's too many of you to fit in this stairwell, so tell me once you can all see this. So
We're just here.
it's the
Oh,
stairwell.
hey, guys.
Stairwell that is just. Oh yeah, sorry, Ryan.
Oh, hey, Ryan.
Oh, hey, how's it
where is
going?
Ryan?
Oh, what's up? What did you get above me?
Oh yeah.
What are you doing here?
What I'll do, Kate, is I don't want you to just sit here and see a black screen. So
Yeah, no,
you
I'll
can
watch.
either log
Just
in.
put him
with-
in the corner. he'll be fine.
Yeah, I just follow the group around if that's all right. Or log in as the admin user into Founder. It's up to you. But this is the stairwell that you guys came up. I just can't fit all your tokens into that square. So you are within a room. The room here is pretty messy. There's parchment sort of everywhere. There's a few chests in front of you. And a desk with a book. It doesn't appear to have much legible things in there, or it's just scrawlings of a madman. Doesn't appear to be in Strahd's handwriting at all. But someone do me a favour and roll me a perception check with advantage.
Who's got highest
It's
percentage?
normally me.
I've got a plus. I don't know. I've got a plus
Plus
4.
8.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh no,
Yeah,
sorry, no, I'm lying. I'm plus 5.
I think that's still
Get
the best.
advantage anyway.
That's a good one.
23.
Can you roll me a D100 for?
Not really. Oh no.
You see on the floor, beneath all of this sort of random crap that's just sprawled out, but something catches your eye, this glimpse of something metal, something clockwork. And as you pick it up, it's a toy, but it's a toy of a duck with its head hanging off. And on the side of it is this small, tiny spindle. As you turn it, the duck goes wah, 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 and his little flappers go, and his head bobs from side to side as it's sort of just hanging on. And there's a small bit of blood that just, you think it may be blood, a bit of red fluid just goes, pss, pss, pss. And it appears to be a children's toy. And as you turn it over, you can see it is engraved Blinsky, Gadolf Blinsky.
Oh. But Farah's not here. Oh, and nor did she have the scroll
No,
anyway.
yeah, she wouldn't be able to do it anyway.
Fuck. Ah, these things are normally good. Does it appear magical in any
Yes.
sense?
Yes, I won't make a roll for it. You found it.
Cool. Do I know what it does?
You get the sense that as turning this almost this clockwork handle on the side, its flippers are moving. You could almost set it down and let it go.
Ah. And boom goes the dynamite?
Unless you want to give it a go where you are now, you have no idea.
No. I will put this somewhere safe and make sure not to wind it again.
Unless anyone can tell me they are proficient with artisan tools or are an artificer, you wouldn't know.
None of the above.
Cool.
Nah.
And in front of you appears to be a door.
I'm assuming my perception check did not identify anything else of interest.
No, not really. Just papers, just loads of text, but just nothing that seems relevant at all.
Fair enough.
There was
All
the
right.
chest. Oh, the chest. So
Oh.
I'm going to say with the perception check, you open the chest again, just full of shite.
lovely.
All right. Does anybody want to check doors for traps?
I think I should be good at those.
You'd have thought
Cool.
so, right?
Because I'm a minus
I've got-
1, so I'm
I'm a-
not.
If it's investigation, I've got a +9.
Investigation it'll be,
Okay.
if you are right up next to it.
Yeah,
What's that
I
total?
am.
14. You get the sense that this
14.
door is not trapped, however, it is locked.
That's all good, apart from the fact it won't open.
You unlock it.
I can make an attempt.
You certainly can. Sorry, sleight of hand with so the way I do lock picking is sleight of hand plus your proficiency plus a +5 for your tool check. I know that's not the right rule, but I've ruled it like that this entire way, so I'm just going to carry on and then change it when I start a new campaign.
I'm just going to roll sleight of hand, and you can
Correct.
add
Yeah,
whatever you want
I'll
on
do
it. 13.
So that's with your prof, and then +5 will be an 18. You managed to get the door unlocked.
Is there a keyhole to the door? Well, I'm presuming so.
Yeah, very much so. You saw Trunk get a tension wrench out. There's five pin locking mechanism trunk, 2 small pins, 2 serrated pins. You fell into 2 false sets kind of early, but you managed to pull it back by getting some counter rotation on the barrel.
Spot the
just
lock
before
picking nerd, somebody.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Jacob knows.
I swear, Andy, honestly, our YouTube playlist must be exactly the same. Can I, before he turns the handle, can I just look through the look through the keyhole and see if there's any movement or anything on the other side?
Ooh, make me a perception check.
Is that 15?
Yes, you do see a shadow on the far wall, and it looks kind of humanoid, and then skitters off, and you don't see the shadow again.
There's something in there. Just be careful.
Okay.
I'll hold a sacred flame.
You're gonna hold a sacred flame against what? What's your condition
Something.
for releasing it?
Something comes running at us in a nasty way.
Okay.
Wha-bam.
Roll initiative. Way!
Yeah, exactly. Can I do my sacred flame?
Yeah, we'll get to that in just a second. Then, so there is. Can you see something? I can't see your vision right now.
Yes, I see this.
Right, that's fine.
Ugly motherfucker.
And I can see that one and that one as well.
Right, let me just get everybody into initiative. Please roll initiative for me. I didn't do the epic roll. I'm so sorry. I feel bad about that. Actually.
I've got advantage, Andy, but it didn't give me the option.
I think you need to control click it, but
it's done it automatically.
Oh, did it do it automatically?
Yeah.
Farah's not supposed to be here. Remove combatant. Farah is.
Andy, can I have werewolf Samir, please? Because he would have been a werewolf.
Certainly. Let me just take note of your initiative first of all. Where are you? 7.
I'm already gone.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add you. I'm going to roll it for you, and then I'll update it.
Oh no!
Don't roll that.
Oh,
You're all right. Put you back to
Also,
7.
I didn't want to interrupt earlier, but messages saying the character sheet wasn't exactly
Yeah,
right.
yeah. No, I saw it, mate. Just I know it, but when you get hit, you have +1 to your AC. All right. For some reason, it's not letting me update it. I don't know why that's not working.
Okay.
But yeah,
it's for saving throws as well. Saving throws
as well. Yeah, for sure. Tilly, go ahead and unleash your sacred flame. While I put on some combat music. Oh, and actually start combat. That would help. So Tilly, over to you first. Oh, I think he's gone. Is Jack there?
Jack.
All right, we'll get to that in just a second then. So Trunk, it is over to you first.
Okay. With my long S bugbear arms, I would like to stab this lady in front of me.
You certainly can. So what you see in front of you is this gangly, gaunt, elongated sort of arms and limbs as it rushes towards you with these large, sharp fangs. You've seen creatures like this before. This is a vampire, a junior vampire spawn.
Yeah. Game paused.
Apologies, sir.
Sorry, Andy, did I get my sacred flame off or not?
DC'd, so we'll do Trunk's turn, then I'll come back to your sacred flame.
Thank you, mate. Yeah.
I would like to take a step. I don't think I get anything. Oh.
No, that'll hit, bud.
Okay, I'm gonna do the damage and also do my features.
Not very well armored, these things.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make that booming blade, so that'll be an extra
1d8.
1d8, and with my bugbear feature, that surprise attack, that's an extra 2d6 as well.
Surprise!
Surprise! Oh, hello.
Nice.
Hello.
Yeah.
What type of damage is the surprise attack?
Vague.
Okay, fair. That mysterious
I rule it-
damage.
I rule it as the same damage
As
as
the
the weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, vague damage, that's what I do.
It works like sneak attack. Because I was there, I'm gonna go. Oh no, I guess in this corner.
You have
and
moved out of
hide.
his attack range there.
No, I said I was using my bugbear arms, but I can't
Oh,
do
you
my
moved
attack.
just...
right
Okay.
next to it.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, that's why I moved myself closer. And I would like to bonus. I like to cunning action hide here.
Yes, go ahead and make a stealth check for me. Oh, no. Yeah, you're invisible again, but fuck me.
Yeah.
For combat purposes, you are not technically invisible, but if it comes up, yeah. No,
Yeah,
fuck it, you're
yeah,
invisible.
okay.
30, come on.
Yeah, that's me.
Weft, he's gone again.
I've not even needed the advantage I get from a cloak.
Tilly, go
Yeah,
ahead and unleash your sacred flame. We'll try and get through combat quite quickly because we are in Ravenloft now. This is going to be sketch. That'll be dexterity DC 18 saving throw for how much damage there, bud? 11.
Yeah, saves, so nothing.
Nothing. Oh, it's cantrip, isn't it? Yeah, shame. Okay, it will be over to Disc Gladiator, who will move 30 feet. And he will hold his... Oh, no, that's not where I wanted to move. And he will hold his action in case somebody comes into range. It is over to this vampire spawn, who will... I mean, he has to go past Weft, so he will attack Weft. Which, in fact, he will move to there. And attack you, Weft. For a nat 1, I knew I'd fucked up.
Doesn't hit.
Yeah, that doesn't hit. Will a 12 hit? I assume not.
Nope.
That'll be his turn. Aceris, it is over to you.
Yay. Well, I only do one thing. Do that. Wait, let's not do that. Let's move first, and then we'll do that.
Ooh, nat 20. Nice.
Sick.
Fuck me, 20 damage. This guy's looking pretty beat up.
Well, I'll use my second attack then.
Yeah.
Wow.
20 will hit. And that will be 9 points of damage. Are you going to use your polearm attack?
Yes, of course. Of course.
Sorry, I just want to describe your nat 20. That's all. I'm itching. That'll definitely hit. Holy shit. 6 points of damage. So yeah, as you bring Iridin's battle axe sort of down from above, and you go for just a simple slash, but you almost hew into the side of this creature's collarbone, and it embeds into its chest. This would kill a normal humanoid outright, but this thing just glares back at you and just goes as you lay another attack on it and smack it with the butt end of the polearm. It is now on one of its knees, but it is getting up, and it is with blood in its eyes coming for you. Anything else, Aceris?
No. Nope, that's me.
Fantastic. Oh, this is over to
Nope,
this
we were a bit
gladiator.
trigger happy there.
A bit trigger happy. He will move to here. He will go, oh my golly, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Okay. They're having a hard time getting through this door, so Weft, he is going to attack.
Can I use my reaction for my sentinel attack?
You
on
certainly
Seamus?
can. Let me resolve this one attack
Warden
first.
Of course.
I would have warden fled that as well.
You would have warden fled that as well. Okay, Sam, go ahead and use your reaction.
Yep.
And then I'll re-roll it with as for disadvantage, essentially.
Boo.
Yeah, that'll miss sadly, so let me re-roll
Yeah,
that
never mind.
first attack. Onto Weft. 23 hit Weft.
It hits.
That'll be 9 points of piercing damage. He will attempt to hit you again. $11 to hit, I assume, will miss. And
Yes.
that'll be the end of his turn. Tilly Brightspark, over to you with Samir on deck.
Okie dokie.
Okie
I'm
dokie.
going to Word of Radiance, targeting the two in front of me.
Certainly, sir.
Oh,
Yeah, it's measure
Well,
template, that one.
yes, but it comes from me. So
True.
I can choose who it gets, but it doesn't actually get weft.
Yeah, all right. All good. So, Weft don't obviously roll. Actually, Weft, I'm going to roll for
Do I
you,
need to?
but I will revert your damage if you do.
So the gladiator succeeds, but the vampire spawn fails.
Correct. So what happens on a... so let me revert Weft's damage there, and then that should have worked it all out for everybody else. 12 points of damage, right?
12 points of radiant damage. Yes.
Let me just have a quick look. Oh, does he not take... on a success, they take 0 damage?
Yes, they don't. Yeah, it's just a
okay.
cantrip.
That makes sense. Oh, it's cantrip. Yes, of course it is. Okay, anything else, Tilly?
I mean, not likey. Oh fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna have to back out of it. I'll bonus action Misty Step without using a spell slot to there.
So,
If I can get there.
yeah, you can get there.
Yeah. That's me.
That's you. It is over to this vampire spawn who, for oh my golly, he is just going to hold an action because he ain't getting in there. Samir, over to you. Edith on deck.
Okay, I'll step up.
Wait, did she take? That one moved. So did you not take the extra 2d8 for moving from Booming Blade?
Who moved? No one's moved.
Is this? Oh yeah.
No,
So
that's
I
same
thought-
creature, but
That one was that the one I stabbed earlier.
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, it
that's
was.
a crit,
you stabbed it
Samir.
in that place. Oh no, you're right.
Yeah, well, they would have taken 2d8 extra d8.
All right, roll a 2d8, please. Sam, this might not actually go through. 9 points. A radiant.
No, thunder.
Oh, a thunder. Oh, you're Yep, Sam, still over to you.
Yeah, I've just critted.
Oh. Yes,
Nice.
you have. Go
Well
ahead
done.
and roll crit damage.
I don't have the option to roll crit damage.
Annoying. All right, what is the damage dice of Sun Sword? Let me just have a look for you.
No.
Oh, with the
I just
fucking
roll
sun
and-
sword as
Yeah,
well.
so you will roll. I'll tell you what, just roll it normally. and I'll work it out.
Yeah.
So that would have been, what are those
I
dice
can roll
types?
again. I can just roll again.
I mean, you just roll again, but it would be -4 to the second roll because you don't double the +4. So yeah, just roll the damage again for me. He's dead anyway, but all right. So that'll be 11. So it'll be 20 points of damage. How do you want to do this? I shouldn't say that. Would you like to describe this?
So it's a ridiculous sight. Sam is this gigantic white werewolf wielding this effectively a lightsaber, and it just shines bright, and he just brings it down on the remains of this bloodied vampire, and she just completely disintegrates.
And as you
into,
do,
like, in a puff
you,
of ash.
you hear this voice in your head that just goes, "Jolly good show! Oh, I love killing." As this voice from this sword emanates within your head.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Anything else,
Yeah.
Samir?
Talking too much.
Yeah, I'll come down here and use my second attack.
With advantage.
Yep. I feel risky. Oh, another crit.
That's another
Fantastic.
crit.
Wow,
which
you've
he
crit
will
3
not
times
react.
in a row.
Yeah, literally. So go ahead and roll another 1d10 for me.
Oh, sorry, I just rolled
Oh,
damage
right, fair
again.
enough.
You'll have to take off
So
the
it'll
11.
be mine.
It's a 3.
Yes.
23 points of damage.
23 points of damage. So we took that, so let me undo that. And then... Awesome. Anything else?
Yes, there is. Hold up.
A many thing.
I have.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Hold up.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I have Piercer critical hit. When you score a crit, it is piercing damage. You can roll 1 additional damage dice when determining the piercing damage.
Okay, so that will be doubled as well. So your damage die was a
So that's another
2d10.
D10, isn't it?
2d10.
Another 2d10.
Yeah, because you essentially get to roll an extra
Wow.
damage dice, but because it's crit,
Wow.
you roll 2. So that's another 11 points of damage. Holy shit. That was a good bargain to make then, wasn't it?
Well, that remains to be seen.
Well,
but
yeah.
I mean, sure. If it gets the job done. What bonus actions have I got? Do you know what? It was a crit, so I should probably smite him, shouldn't I? I should smite him, shouldn't I, Adam?
should
Yes,
smite.
I would recommend.
He's
Ah,
not an
sorry.
undead creature, sadly. So
No, that's fine, but I'm still going to smite the fucker.
just first level?
Yeah, I'll just use
Right,
it first. This
just
time.
4d8 then for me, please.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
22.
Pretty good smite damage.
That is damn good smite. This guy is taking a fucking beating as this werewolf, literally with a lightsaber, a talking lightsaber, just cuts through this guy. I'm going to
I
say
used
with
my teeth.
or
I
with,
used my teeth.
with your teeth
sword.
as you just bite into him. I'm going to say with that amount of damage, he actually he's almost lost a limb at this point. It's just severed off, and he's now just holding his axe with one hand.
Yeah, most of his arms in my mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't feel I did very much, but there we go.
Yeah. Well, yeah, could have done better. Edith, over to you. Left on deck.
So I'm gonna start to. Where the fuck's it in the character sheet?
We're looking for, bud.
Oh, there we go. This.
Alright.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be sort of frothing at the mouth and go into a rage, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, run over here, and because being a halfling, just running between Samir's legs.
Yep.
Um,
Very angry old lady between your legs, Samir.
Watch out.
Some
for
people
your,
pay good money for that sort of thing.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna just why would that be? No, I don't go for
That's gonna.
Another crit.
I'm not gonna parry that.
What
That'll
has
be a
happened?
crit. Holy shit, guys!
Jesus.
Holy
Wow.
shit!
What?
King Christ Almighty! 32 points of damage, slashing damage. Holy shit!
damage. Yes, so just like in between, just like and just like into his kneecaps, I guess. And then I'll do the same again.
Well, hopefully not the same again. Whoa. That'll hit, and he won't parry that either. Holy shit. 13 points of damage. This guy is on his last legs.
Okay, and then because I am a halfling, I can go under people, but I still can't finish my turn there, can I?
You can't, yeah, you
No,
can't
just move
finish your
through.
turn there, so let me just move
Yeah,
Samir out
so
of the way. There you go.
I'll just move there. And yeah, that'll be me. I'll finish there.
Fantastic. Weft, over to you. With Trunk on
Okay,
deck.
I'm going to take just the side step over to here,
Mhm.
and then I will cast Erupting Earth. Let me open it. Why are you opening? I will cast Erupting Earth. Okay. In a spot I can see. Back here.
Certainly. A creature takes 3d12 bludgeon damage on a failed save.
All the natural 20s today.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, maybe I am rolling well. That is 2 successes, sir, but they will take 14 points of damage
Yeah.
each by the looks of it. Not 7 points damage each, sorry. Does that stay on the ground or not?
It does. It's
That's
difficult terrain.
Well, fuck you.
Yeah, and then I'll just take a step back to the side again. No, and I'll take a look to Samir with the gladiator's arm hanging out of his mouth. Samir, drop it, and then I'll head back over to where I stood.
Where you just were.
Except
Yeah.
I can't, because for some reason I can't. There we go.
There you go. Trunk, over to you, sir.
Okay. I will slink out from my spot
Hello.
and make a and stay where I am, but gameplay wise, I'll have to step in left,
For sure.
and I'll make a stab at the bloody man with advantage.
That will. Oh, you can't parry that either. Yes, that'll hit.
Okay. And then
11 points damage. Please describe the kill for us, Trunk.
Well, it's just because
Oh.
I rolled crit on stealth beforehand. This just a whoosh of air goes behind Weft, and all of a sudden this long hairy arm spits out from the side of his head and just jabs a rapier through the guy's mouth.
And as you do, he falls to his knees, and you expect him to die. However, this rage seethes within him, and he's almost on his last stand. Trunk, anything else?
Well, but, I mean, if I can, I could gel up. They still haven't done me sneak attack damage or booming blade.
You get the sense that the damage that you can attempt to do as much damage. Yes, go ahead go ahead if you'd like.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna roll 2d6 and a d8.
Got a big buffer to get through to stop him right now.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
That's
he's
an
not
extra-
the next one up actually. Yeah, so you might be able to do this. Okay,
Extra 10 points of damage to that.
fantastic.
Man.
Yep.
And I can't hide in the same place again, can I?
I mean, no. I'm going to follow Jack's rules there because I don't normally have rogues.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, hiding and stealth checks again don't make you invisible. If you're stood right in front of somebody, they still see you.
Yeah. I'll make an attempt to hide under the desk.
You can hide under the desk if you like, yeah. I'll class you as prone, though, if you want to make an attack, but sure.
I can easily come out of it
Yeah.
and waste half my movement. It's in character.
True.
That would be
21.
That would have advantage, so 22.
22, okay. We'll see. Thank you, Trunk. It is over to this gladiator. Does he take any damage for being in this terrain, Darren?
No, it's just difficult terrain.
Okie doke, so he will move to... Can't really move there. He'll move to here. Hold an action, which I won't tell you what it is. Aceris, over to you. Oh, this. Oh, apologies. This gladiator will. Oh, it was after Tilly's turn. Never mind. Carry on, Aceres. He got left out of initiative, but it's after Tilly's turn that he will go.
Carrying on. I'll just go here and hit him.
He can't parry, so go ahead and roll your damage. 17, so that's 28 total with the booming blade. I'm just keeping track of this buffer now.
Do another one.
Can't parry that. Yep, that hits. $16. Yep.
Yep.
44. He is dead. Very good.
Brilliant.
So yeah, you see him sort of bubble with rage, and you and Trunk just lay into him and just manage to essentially decapitate him to the point that he is not able to unleash his fullest attacks. Anything else, Aceres?
No.
Righty-o then. I don't see anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah,
Aha.
5. Ah! I see you now. I will sacred flame that one.
Why couldn't you have just gone up the other way?
Got to
What do you
learn
mean?
this way.
You'll see why in a minute.
Because Strahd is up here.
No, it's just... Yeah.
Nah, that sucks.
DC 18. That's a
It's
fail.
That's radiant damage again.
Why is he not... Well, okay, I'm going to give him double for that because... how much damage was it? 8 points?
8.
For some reason, he is fine against radiant damage, which makes no sense.
Hey?
Yeah, apparently he's okay against radiant damage vampire spawns, which shouldn't be the case, so I've just doubled your damage for you.
Oh, thanks. I'll take it. That's me. Not doing much more than that.
Okie does
He's
over to
old.
this one here.
Save
Who
the slots.
is going
These
to...
guys are smashing it.
Okay, this guy is going to run in. He will take the attack of opportunity from you, Weft, and you, Samir,
Yep, I'll take it.
Yep.
and you, Edith. Weft, that hits.
Natural
Baby.
20.
Samir,
What
that
the hell are you
hits.
doing?
Nice.
Edith, that hit. Everybody hits. Roll damage.
Why is this? Yes. I'm helping.
Crit Sunsword damage.
This guy, he is looking pretty hurt. Any
Can I use Aceres' Sentinel attack as well as a reaction?
what's that reaction to? I thought that's only when someone makes an attack.
No, that's when they move into my range.
Oh, then yes, go for it.
Just walks into a fucking meat grinder.
Oh no, wait, it is an attack. It is an attack.
Yeah,
so my
I
apologies.
thought it was. Okay,
Yeah,
he is
sorry.
going to come up here, so Ceres won't get an attack of opportunity, but he will go for Trunk.
I'm under the desk.
Oh,
Surely
you
that's half.
are under the desk. I do apologise.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it is what it is now, so he will attempt to go for... I mean, he's going to go for you,
Thanks,
Tilly.
Trunk. Oh well,
They
now I
do
can use
what?
Sentinel. Now I can use Sentinel.
Yes, now you'll be able to use it. Brilliant.
Get wrecked. That's a miss.
And I'll just do the attacks, and then Aceres can use a Sentinel. Oh, fuck me, doesn't in that 20. 14 to
That'll
hit.
miss too.
Yeah, what a knob. Aceres, kill this guy, for fuck's sake. He shot his shot.
no.
Shit.
That hits.
Oh. Fucking hell. Why do I
10
turn on?
points of damage. That'll end his go. Samira, it is over to you.
Brilliant. Well, Samir's still got the gladiator's arm in his mouth. And just with a massive crunch, just bites off whatever's left dangling out of his mouth and swallows whatever's in his jaws.
Fantastic.
And he'll come round here. Oh, wrong one.
That will hit.
Oh my days.
So
Come
no,
on, Samir.
that will kill him because that is not doing the correct radiant damage. So please describe the kill.
So Samir's just like all his maws covered in blood and gore and everything, and he just swings this sword round and slices their head clean off.
Fantastic. Anything else?
I'll come up here, use the rest of my movement. And then, yep, that would be me.
Edith, it is over to you.
Ooh, excuse me, sorry. I guess I'll just get over there. That'd be 20 actually, wouldn't it? Because that's difficult terrain. So then that's 25.
Yeah, you can make it there still.
Yeah. And then I'll reckless attack. So
Go for
I'll
it.
just fly out with no regard for my own safety.
Yeah. What's that to hit? He will parry. So that will miss.
So as he parries, but except the way I'll swing it back around for him in the same flow kind of thing.
Jeez,
And that's
What?
going to hit.
How many crits is that today?
That's too many. 16 points of damage.
And yeah, that'll be me. I'll just stand there snarling at him.
Fucking hell. Weft, over to you.
I will. So 10, 15. Let's see what I've got. Oh, it's just this one guy.
Sorry?
Oh, sweet. Sorry, I thought there were more in this room.
No.
Yeah,
Beat the shit out of him.
yeah. I would just. I'll just forward whip this guy. Need to target, which I almost forgot to do. Yeah. One flip. Yeah, just remember this time.
That'll hit. 8 points of damage.
Yeah. And then so that's 5, 10, 15. 25. 30. I'll go stand over it.
And you end next to the ghostly image of Orion.
And I'm at number.
Trunk, over to you.
There's an awkward presence in this room.
Hello. I can see him from here. Yeah. Would I have advantage from coming out of hiding?
Yes.
To
Yes, you would.
make a shot at this do.
That'll hit.
that damage plus 2d6 from sneak attack,
Yep.
and they're both ones.
Nice.
I helped, and I'm gonna use my cunning action to dash and get
Will be
in
difficult
this
terrain,
fancy room.
remember.
Yeah, so I've moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 45,
Yeah.
55, 60.
Correct. Happy with that.
Yeah, that will be me.
That'll be you. Okay, Edith. This guy is gonna hit you with advantage because you attacked recklessly.
But as he does, it appears to be a separate image of me in a different location. So it's straight roll.
Straight roll. Very good. 20 to hit though.
Still hurts.
15 points of damage.
Type of damage is it? Or was that also halved?
It will be auto halved. Yes, it was. You took 7 points. Yeah, you don't need to worry about that with Foundry. And he will go 10 will miss, I assume.
Yeah.
Cool. He'll take an opportunity attack from you.
Oh no, not my bones.
Actually, you would have had advantage on that last roll.
Would
I
he?
think. Is reckless attack all attacks against me, or
All
just
attacks.
the next attack?
All attacks.
Yeah, you would then, because if I take
okay.
damage, the properties lose until the start of my next turn.
Yes,
so you
yes,
will...
you are correct. But 60 will miss anyway, so that's fine.
Yeah, still miss.
So yeah, take your
you take opportunity. Yeah, sure.
Roll another nat 20, please.
Can I make this reckless?
You are recklessly, yeah. So on your turn, you chose to do recklessly, so your attack of opportunity will be reckless.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, cool.
Has that come through yet?
Yeah.
It was just,
yeah.
you rolled a 1 on an advantage, so rolls another one anyway.
Yeah.
That'll hit. 12 points. This guy's looking pretty messed up. And then he'll move over to here. Aceris, over to you with Tilly on deck. Don't you run away, Orion. I'm going to kill you in your ghost form.
Right, I will just attack him normally.
.24 will hit. 11 points of damage.
Oh, I rolled the wrong dice. I meant to roll versatile, not
Okay, yeah, just roll a d10 for me.
sorry, misclick. D10.
So that'd be 9 plus 5, 14, 4, 5, 6, 17 points of damage. So he'll take an extra 7.
And then we'll do this.
Hit.
Oh, yay.
6 points of damage.
Yeah,
Over to Tilly.
Where the fuck is all this happening?
Right there.
Oh, hello. Alright. Not being fancy. Let's flame him up. Alright.
Will save.
That's me.
Being very conservative there, Bright Spark. Samir, over to you.
Indeed, indeed. I don't think I can reach anybody, but
You might not be able to get in range of him now, sadly.
No, I don't think I will. I think that's as.
20.
Yeah, so you would take 10 to go into that square, so that's 10,
Okay.
30. Yeah, so 30 feet to get to there.
Yeah, yeah. So that's as close as I can get.
You can action dash, but it's up to you.
Well, yeah, I could, but I'm not going to.
Fair enough.
Can you throw something?
Sorry?
Can you throw something?
Not in this form.
Yeah.
Samir does have javelins, but as a werewolf, I don't have access to them. So.
Just lob the sun sword at his head. Edith, over to you.
Improvised weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could throw Edith at
Or
him.
the arm.
Throw me.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, I'll sprint round to this backside.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me?
Yeah, and I'll try and hit him right between the cheeks.
Oh, well, all right then. And he will parry your attack.
He just parried his cheeks.
He's parried his cheeks. He's clenched them together.
You just clenched them.
Yeah, he's caught your blade within his cheeks.
Oh, caught your axe.
He's got hemorrhoids now.
Parry
But
that bitch.
Yeah, you ain't parrying that. Roll damage.
I mean, I'd demand a
So as he's
strength check to
clenched
get your
it in
axe
between
back.
his cheeks, just starts like fucking ragging around.
Yeah.
Shit damage. Yeah. That'll be me.
Weft, over to you.
4 and whip.
Whip.
Sweet.
Is
Straight
that
roll.
it's a ranged spell attack, that though, isn't it? Oh, it's a melee spell attack, never mind. But that'll miss anyway.
Yeah, it's gonna miss. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything else.
Okay. Fair dues. Trunk, over to you. Finish this guy
I'm a
off.
stab. I'm a stab.
Stab him up.
So many martial characters.
Yeah.
It's just me and Wef, the only spellcasters.
25 points.
They got this.
They got it, yeah. I don't need to get involved.
9 points.
Booming blade, sneak attack.
Yeah. So, no need, buddy.
Oh.
Just, yeah, no need. So I'm going to put him back to full health, as you have put him down on one knee with rage in his eyes. Anything else, Trunk? Unless you think you can do 50 points of damage in your turn.
No. A bonus action disengage,
Yeah, you certainly can.
and I will.
Come hide behind me.
No. I'm just gonna peace out, nerds.
All done?
Yep.
Okay, doke. He will use his relentless attack. I will roll a d4 to see if he goes for Weft or Edith. 1 or 2 on Edith. So Edith, he will go for you.
Can I use my sentinel?
Yeah, so we'll make his first attack first. So
Yeah.
Edith, I'm not going to explain how this works, but you'll soon see.
Sucks.
Disadvantage.
With disadvantage, why disadvantage?
Because I'm a thing. I'm a cloak of display.
But you
Start a new round.
Yeah, but it's back. It will be back on your turn that it comes back, mate. I think cloak of displacement.
Yeah, the Vamper turn.
Did you not take damage since then? No, you didn't. All right then, fair enough. Let me just roll it again. 15.
Yeah, I mean the first hits, which is the lowest one. So yeah.
Yeah. Right, make the sentinel attack, please, Aceris. So essentially, he is just going to keep attacking you, Edith, over and over again until he misses 2 attacks. Right, you guys remember how this works?
Fucking hell, Aceris. That's better.
That'll hit.
Yep. 15 points of damage.
Cool. He's going to attack you again then, Edith.
Warding flare.
Warding flare. So let me discard that. Normal again. That'll still hit.
Yeah.
You'll take that amount. He will go again. Normal. That one will miss. That is one miss down. He will go ahead and attack you again. And that will miss. That will cause him to die. Destructive death. That is the end of combat. Holy shit, people. You destroyed that. Very well done. We're going to fade away quickly to Orion. Orion, you are now... Well, you tell me what you're doing. You are on these large spiraling staircases. Irina is currently behind you.
Oh,
chasing after
I was
you.
so relaxed watching everyone do combat. And I forgot that this was a thing. Okay, so I'm like 120 feet up though, right?
Well, 60 feet
No, I did
up.
60 to 60. Yeah. Well, I did 60, then I did another 60.
Yeah, you can keep going up these large spiraling staircases. You are on...
All I'm doing is I'm Forrest Gumping it up these stairs, except for more like cool monk shit than that.
Okay, what I'm going to do...
I'm trying to get to the top possible as quick as possible.
Everyone's got a token on the scene. But obviously, you probably won't be there, guys.
Cool.
So you will come up to this room, Orion.
I'm in this room.
You're in this room. You've just climbed up these stairs like this. There is a large silver chest in front of you, and a mangy old bed, sort of woven from old sacks. Essentially, it is not a nice place to be. There's a ladder in front of you that seems to be going straight up.
Lovely. So, you know the like do do the heart noise or whatever. Can I tell where that's coming from?
From the chest in front of you, and it is very, very loud.
It's from the chest. Oh, holy shit. Okay. And I just walked in. There was no doorway or anything like that. It was just open to the staircase.
Yeah. It is, and but you do see now Irina is hot on your tail, and she will just say, "Orion, stop."
How fast is she? She's not there yet, surely.
She has got 60 feet of movement, and she can teleport exactly the same speed that you can.
Oh god. I'm gonna try and open the chest.
Okie dokie. It is locked with a large ornate silver padlock.
Okay. I'm gonna try and pick the lock.
Yep. Sleight of hand check.
Why
Your
not?
proficiency for me, please. And your dex mod. Oh, sleight of hand.
Thieves tools?
Just roll a sleight of hand for me, and I'll add the +5.
Oh god damn it!
9. No, that's not going to do it. You managed to.
Wait.
You get a couple of pins, but yeah, fall into a terrible false set, and you have to restart.
Oh god. Do I have anything that helps with it? I don't think I do, sadly. I'm gonna take out the sending stone that I've got. Who's got the other one? I really forget.
I always
forget. The sending doll, that's it, not the sending stone, the sending doll. I don't know. I feel like it was like Aceris or someone or Samir.
Aceris,
or maybe it was Farah, I don't know. Whoever gave me grief last.
We'll say Sam's got it.
It was Aceris.
Yeah.
It was Aceris. Cool. I'll take up the sending stone. So I'm gonna try and do the lock again, but as I'm doing it, I'm gonna speak into the sending stone.
I'll tell you, I will.
Like,
I won't allow you to try and pick the lock again because I'm sort of in loose initiative, but I will allow you to send a message to Aceris if that's what you want to do.
I will. Okay, I'll do that. I'll say, Aceris, I'm in the Red Tower. Get here soon, please.
You can reply.
Hi.
A roll again, what the fuck? How do we get there?
I don't know.
Brilliant.
Help. It's the red one.
Yeah,
Wings.
okay, I've got it. Red one.
Fantastic.
Red
As
one.
you do that, as you send a message, Irina is going to walk up these stairs.
She has to get through all my friends first.
No, she doesn't. She will. She will attempt to make a athletics check for me, please, Orion.
Oh, oh no, athletics check.
Jeez,
Athletics. Oh,
No.
what is with my
Yeah.
rolls tonight?
She will grapple you and restrain you. So she will pull you
No.
back and have you round the neck as she rolled very, very well. And she is holding you in place away from the chest. And she will just say, "Stop. What are you doing?"
Trying to stop you from destroying everything, and I'm gonna try and attack her.
Okay, go for it. Well, I mean, we're going to have to go into initiative here. Holy shit, this session. Roll initiative for me, please.
Oh, it'll be rubbish like everything else I've rolled so far. Oh, no. Damn you, Irina.
Irina will go first. Let me start combat. Holy shit, man. Oh, she won't do anything. She'll let you take the first attack.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and turn and hit her. So let's see if I can. Let's see if I can do that. Oh no, I need to get my combat thingy. Okay. Can I get into advantage with the Ghost of Weft?
No.
I'm not gonna try and hit her hard. I'm just gonna try and hit her.
I mean,
lose the-
unless you want to deal a non-lethal damage, but
And I'm gonna try and stunning strike.
she will parry. So that will not be a hit.
Damn it! I've got a second attack.
Yep, so as you
Try again.
bring your knuckle dusters up, she just sort of parries it off with her rapier, and this shadowy energy starts to flow off of her, and her eyes start to grow red. Go ahead and do your second attack.
Don't roll bad. Ah! Why do you do that for?
That's a 24. Yeah, that will hit with 10 points of damage.
I'm gonna try and obviously stunning strike. So I
Go
forget
for
what
it.
it is. It's
Constitution
I think
save.
it's a con
What's your DC?
save. Oh, I feel like it's like a 14. Oh, that's gonna suck so much if it's a 14. Let me check. I think it is. Stunning strike. Where does it say?
DC 14, yep. I'll just check for you.
Ah,
So she is not stunned.
she's
Anything
not
else?
stunned. It's stunning strike isn't actually a bonus action, is it? It's just
do it on attack.
it's just on your turn. Oh god. I'm gonna try again. Flurry of blows. So let me just roll it out. Okay, hold on.
Let's roll 2 unarmed strikes for me.
Yeah, there's one. Oops. One. Where's the other one?
That will hit.
Okay, so try again. Stunning strike.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a save.
That'll be a save.
God damn it! I can't put any more key points on this.
You got one more unarmed strike.
Yeah.
That will hit.
Oh god, I'll try one more time. This is such a waste of my key points. Please fail.
Oh,
Damn it!
succeed.
Ugh. Well, yeah, that's me. That's all my juice. I can move,
She'll just
but
say,
I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Orion, I did not want to do this. She'll move to the chest. She will use her action to unlock it and take out a small bag that exists in there, and you can see this bag is throbbing. She will use her movement, so you will get an attack of opportunity.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'll take it.
Which you can use a stunning strike on again if you'd like. I would.
Oh God, I know it's so painful burning through all these key points, but I'm gonna have to try. Oh, I've injured Irina. I feel so bad.
Yeah, she's looking pretty beat up right now. You did some serious damage to her.
I'm sure I did. I can't get my combat hood. What's going on?
Hood.
My combat hood. Where is
Just
it?
double click your character sheet and do it within that.
Where am I going here? Okay. For God's sake.
That'll miss.
Oh, it didn't even target her. Sorry. Okay, yeah. So I
that'll miss,
missed.
sadly. So you will not get to do a stunning strike. That was kind of your last chance as she makes her way towards the ladder and climbs up, and that will end combat as she is no longer in sight. What do you wish to do?
Oh. I'm gonna follow her, obviously.
You're going to follow her. All right, we will go back to these guys. What would you like to do, guys?
Oh, why do I? Huh?
You're in a room.
So
Like-
Ceres has just spoken to Orion, is that right?
Correct.
Like, what's everyone saving throws at the moment? I've got +20 on Dex.
Yeah, the aura's been doubled for some reason. I don't know.
My aura's been. I've got a triple one. I don't know
you
whether
have
that's
to
a problem.
triple for some reason. I don't
Yeah.
know why you've got.
I've got a +20 on Dex
That's
saves.
fine. If it comes up, I can disable the effects, but that's fine.
Okay.
So you see in front of you, you see a room with 2 staircases leading downwards. You do see a broken stained glass window to your left, but that's about all you see in this room.
Did we hear a Ceres's phone call?
Yeah, you would have done.
Okay.
Orion says
Howard-
he's in the red tower. Fuck knows what he's doing in there, but he said he needs help.
Yeah. Howard doesn't. I don't know, but when I go down, I'm not usually going up a tower.
Your intuition is on point.
I know.
Ends on the tower.
Yeah, but maybe it leads to one.
You get the sense that
yeah,
those stairs going down were the stairs that you didn't go up on the other side of the Ravenloft. Farah would tell you that as she let you all go.
Maybe it's this way.
The stairs that you came up are spiraling staircases that, as you came up, will go up again.
Oh,
Sorry. You're more than welcome to go that way, but I'm just saying. Just to give you all the info that you would have had.
as that came to an end, Tinny will be quite excited. I didn't realise that this at first was why I didn't do it. Be quite excited to break out her halfling. She'll say in halfling to Edith. Oh, good job out there. Good to have you around.
Please say you don't speak halfling.
It's innate. That wasn't a choice when I made the card. Yeah, you handled yourself well.
I let these guys have a go this time.
I like to get stuck in, as you can see.
Well, I am the kind of person that will try and help you back on your feet if it gets too rough.
Yeah. Well, I'm alright for now, but I appreciate it.
No worries. She'll just kind of reach out for a little halfling fist bump.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do the others
Neil's
hear
ghost.
as you guys speak halfling?
A language they don't understand.
Boy, come on.
Oompa
Doesn't sound
loompa doobity.
like- That's it.
Neil's ghost fist bump. I feel bad.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you. Alright.
I'm going to scoff 2 good flies for 8 points of healing.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, go ahead and do that for me, Weft.
I cast Shatter.
No, he's gone. Cool. So where are you guys headed?
So tower. Sorry. So we're thinking tower up.
Yeah.
So go up, go back up the spiral staircase.
Seems logical,
There we go.
Captain.
Okey-doke.
Don't mess
Right.
around.
You guys can stop there then as you head on up.
Unless, did we not like pass like a "you are here" tour guide like city map?
No.
Oh no.
Oh, we did in the Amber Temple. Only none of us drew it except Farah.
Okey-doke. So as you guys head back up this small spiral staircase, you see in front of you a sort of a cobblestone walkway. In front of you is a wooden door. 2 statues on
Does
either
it go
side.
up again?
It does go up again.
We don't have to linger. We could just go up again.
Well, actually, no.
We
So
could just go.
that does go up. That does go up towards. So as you sort of look around, goes up to a stone brick wall. It's completely bricked off.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
That's suspicious.
Fantastic.
No one leads staircase
Well-
up to nothing. I think it's fake.
Well, I'm getting flashbacks to the. We're in it.
Tilly speaking in halfling. We're not quite sure.
Yeah, it's
So Trunk,
Bit laggy.
as you check this wall, you sort of press on it. It feels completely solid.
oh. I swear in Goblin.
No, if I
Does it look like it's built there, or is it a recent addition? Is it like someone's tried to brick something off, or is it a? Seems strange to have a brick wall on a staircase.
No, I'm going to say doesn't look out of place.
Okay. So I can make a hole in. I've got a stone shape. I can make a hole in.
If you read
5 feet of stone.
Nice, dude.
5 feet of stone.
That's good.
I'll tell you what. As you walk up to it, and I'm shitting you not, you knock on it, and you get the sense this is thicker than 5 feet.
Ah, funny.
I'm not just being a knob there. I've got the mechanics of this.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we know you don't know measurements.
Oh wow, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
but no, thankfully it's
Uh,
written in paper for me.
I mean, I've got 2 spell slots. So it's 10 feet.
I don't think it works like that. Yeah.
Fair.
What do we think about these? Are these statues or are they as they appear in the map?
As they appear on the map.
So they're just
So they're like armor.
Suits of armor.
Yeah, this reminds me of the house.
It does.
I've known armor to animate in the past.
Do we just hit it now, knowing what's likely to happen?
On it.
I might have a way of getting through wall.
Okay, I had this one with a sacred flame.
With Sacred Flame, yeah, it has no effect. The statue just sort of, it's only a flame, so it just sort of topples a little bit. No effect.
Oh, guys, you
Are there any-
you took the front line last time, so I'm just gonna
Yeah.
wander up
Nothing happens.
I mean,
and open it up.
You open the door and you see another smaller dining room. This one doesn't appear to be as kept well as the first dining room you're in. Lots of cobwebs. doesn't appear to be as frequent as much, but you can see the chairs have been arranged where people have sat here recently, but it doesn't appear to be sort of a formal dining area. There's a few plates of food there, but sort of half eaten. Looks kind of fresh.
Is the armor actual armor, or is it statues?
Suits of armor.
Suits of armor. Could I? So first of all, can I lift up one of the helmets and see is there a skull in it?
There is no skull.
No skull in it. Okay. Comparing it to my own very nice set of plate armor,
It will act in the
is it
same
in,
way. It always is identical to what you're wearing.
oh, it's identical. Okay, don't worry. It's not going to be camouflage then. I won't bother.
Which is what?
Yeah.
Full plate.
Which is what? Wef?
Sorry?
Just regular full plate,
Yeah.
non-magical full plate.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I was just wondering if it was like in it with the insignia of Castle Ravenloft or anything like that.
Yeah, you will get the sense, Tilly, that yes, as much as it is full plate, it is full humanoid-sized full plate.
Well,
It's not magic in any way.
well, you know, me and could stand on shoulders. two halflings in the plate of
If
in
you two
suit of plate armor.
would like to combo and wear this full plate, I will fucking allow it.
Tilly's the bottom.
I mean,
Edith on
We're
top.
not that close.
I might be able to get us through the wall at the top of the stairs.
I've heard it needs help on fitting it.
So, as you open that door, Tilly, you're presented with a bathroom, with a bath full of what appears to be blood. Weft, as you make your way in, you see Tilly now, as you make your way in, you see a beautiful figure. Has quite the resemblance to Irina, but the facial features and I'll tell you what, roll me a perception check, Tilly.
Oh, perception.
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 Yeah, you see into this person's soul. You see it looks quite like Irina in terms of eye colour, hair colour, sort of bodily figures, but you see on one hand there's 8 fingers. And you see her walking with a limp and she'll just say, hello. And who might you be?
I'm Telly. Who are you?
Oh, my name's Ludmilla.
Ludmilla.
May I ask what you're doing?
What are you? Well, we were invited by Strahd, and then he didn't turn up. So we're looking for him.
Well, you could wait with me. I'm also waiting for Strahd. Come join me.
What are you doing with the bucket of blood?
Oh, nothing. Just staring at it.
Insight check.
No need, mate. She's just off her rocker.
He's just a nutter.
Oh, okay.
Just a nutter.
I'll chat to everybody else in their heads and just say, I think we have another one like the maid.
Maybe ask them where tower.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. But do you know where the red tower is?
Oh, yes. Follow me.
Boy, that was easy.
Okay.
I was actually hoping for. Okay.
I'll show you.
Yeah. Why don't you open that door and then I'll follow you?
Okay.
I mean,
And she opens the 2 double doors, and you see 3 other figures. They're all sort of dressed in different garments,
no.
but they also all look a resemblance like Irina, but all with something just mildly wrong with them.
Oh,
One
no.
of them right at
Guys,
the
we're in
back.
some kind of weird Irina brothel.
One of them right at the
Yeah.
back is led on this bed, this double bed. Lovely, gorgeous double bed, and she's wearing a mask. And you can see the bottom half of her face is scarred and burnt and just changed in some way. You guys sort of get this flashback to the time where you were below the below the abbey within Kresk, and Tristan Winters was creating these amalgamations of humanoids to look like Tatiana to present to Strahd. This is probably what he was making.
Guys, I think we've stumbled on some kind of Irina themed brothel. This is not the way.
Is there not another door at the end of it?
I do not see one.
So she'll head on
Strongly
in.
recommend. We do not go this way.
But I personally think people are quite honest.
I mean,
Yeah.
Trunk,
Yeah, you
in front of you, Trunk.
you haven't been in Barovia long enough.
In front of you, Trunk, are subjectively 4 beautiful ladies inviting you into a
Hello?
bedroom.
Coming on here.
Oh,
Trunk.
aren't you gorgeous? Come and
Oh,
sit.
oh. No, I, any other day, I don't know why my accent's changed. Any other day, I would, but I've kind of got some important business to take care of.
Oh, not so fast. Strahd will be here any moment to see us. Please, he won't mind.
Well, 1 second. Let me ask the responsible adult. Here,
Yeah.
they said they're not going to be very long. I just got to go sit down for a bit. Is that all right?
In your head, you hear, "No, definitely not. Not a good idea."
And it is at this point the door that you came through slams shut.
Ow, but
Also,
As you
by the
hear
way-
this crack of lightning as it falls through the sky. You'll find out what that means later.
Okay.
So,
Oh, and there was another set of doors.
just look to the around to the other set, right?
come on, we're losing patience.
I'll just turn around to them, take a deep breath in. I'm like, I will not succumb to peer pressure.
Oh, so be it
He's
then.
underage.
Yeah, I think. I don't know how old I am.
And that is where we will go ahead and go into combat. But we will do that in just a second as we flick back to Orion. I've just got to get this set up. Orion.
Flip back to Love Actually.
Orion, you climb this ladder and you are now right at the top of Castle Ravenloft on this large turret. You are seeing out all across the land and you can see the whole castle below you. Irina has slid off of this slight incline and down onto the trail below. I'm going to need you to roll roll initiative.
Oh, initiative. Let's go.
Aha. She will shadow step. Oh, let me begin combat first, because, you know, make sure I do it properly. And she will run 15 feet. She will use her action to take the bag. And she will plunge a dagger into this bag, and you just see it start seeping with blood. Over to you.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but it seems bad.
You hear the beating of this drum-like sound, just boom, boom, and it did sound like a heartbeat, and now it's sort of just going boom, 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 and it's almost staggering. Over to you.
Damn. Right. Where am I? Okay, so let's. Well, I can get there pretty easily with my movement. Oh, the game's paused.
Sorry.
I'll run over to her. Oh no. And I'll be like, what have you done? I'm gonna try and grab the bag off of her.
Make a contested
if I can.
athletics check for me, please.
Ay, character sheets. Athletics. Jesus, though, I got it.
You managed to grab hold of the bag, and what I'll say with a 13 against an 8 is you do have almost a status quo, but she does still have a hand on the bag, but it is more in your possession than hers right now.
Irene, let go of the fucking bag.
It's done, Orion. Just leave it.
I don't even have a healing potion to pour on it.
That won't help you. Are you still aggressive towards her at all? Otherwise, I can end combat.
No, I'm not trying to like hit her or anything. I was just trying to stop her, which hasn't worked. So no.
Okay, I'll end combat for now. And as you sort of rip this bag from her hand, you hear this doo 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 doo, and it is getting fainter and fainter. Do you want to look in the bag?
Yeah, sure.
As you
I'll like grab it off of her and open it up and see what I see.
And as you open it, you get the glimpse of this bloody ball-shaped thing as she tries to grab it back off you. So just make a contested athletics check for me. Fuck.
Stop it, Irene. Athletics again, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck me. You managed to withhold the bag, keep hold of the bag, and as you sort of peer in now, you can see it is a bloody wounded heart that is beating, but only just, as it is getting softer and softer as the beats are boom, boom.
Does it look irreparably damaged? I mean, I'm guessing yes, but
Roll a
can I
medicine
tell?
check for me.
Okay. On that.
You are certain. How can I do this? You are absolutely 100% certain that unless you have the ability to close wounds, you will not be able to repair this organ.
Close wounds, like a healing spell,
Like a healing spell. A healing potion probably wouldn't do the trick because that needs to be consumed.
I mean, I don't have one. Do I have an indication of how long it's going to be until it completely is like completely dead?
With a medicine check, yeah, you've got but moments.
I'll just kind of let my arm go limp, I guess, with the heart still in it, like the blood I'm imagining dripping from it.
Yeah.
And just look at her.
Give me the bag, Orion.
The point, we've done it now anyway.
You gonna hand over the bag? Yeah?
You die now, is that it? No, I'm still holding on to it. I'll take a step back from her.
I don't know what happens now. All I know is I have stopped the resets. This place will never be reset again. Not while I still live.
Don't know what that means.
Make a wisdom save for me, please, Orion.
I would love to, but it's just being a bit slow.
Orion, you are charmed. You feel. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to read it word for word to make it fair. You regard Strahd as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. The target isn't under Strahd's control, but it takes Strahd's request and actions in the most favourable way and lets Strahd bite it.
Ooh.
It is up to you.
Hang
You do
on.
not see Strahd in any way.
Hang on. Well, that's fine. Because I'm going to
Key
use
point.
stillness of mind to shake it off.
What is
And
it?
I'm
Remind me
gonna-
what that does?
You can use an action to end one effect on yourself that is causing you to be charmed or frightened.
Sick. Okay. Cool.
Monks.
You are no longer charmed. I didn't know that was a thing. That's cool. So you've used your action to do that.
I'll do that.
Irina will step towards here. She has gone out of your melee attack range if you wish to take a reaction. I can't believe I'm doing this combat.
Oh, am I literally stopping her from throwing herself off now? Yes.
She's
Wait.
just walked to the edge.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. I am going to try and rugby tackle her. Not over the side, like away from it.
I mean, so she is currently stood on the side of this.
Okay, I'll just try and grab her then. I'm trying to.
You're
I
just
can
trying to
see
grab
what
her
she's
and pull
doing,
her
and I'm
back.
gonna grab her off.
Make a contested athletics check for me one more time then. Oh, actually, well, no, I'll be honest, mate. Well, no, you can attempt to grapple as an attack. Would I allow that on a reaction as an attack of opportunity? Jack, what would be your ruling on that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jack,
It's up to you. Sometimes you can
Yeah.
let people swap out an attack for a
no,
grapple.
I'm quite happy on someone's turn to swap out an attack to grapple, but this is an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I think it's the balance. You're offsetting damage for a different
Okay.
effect.
Go ahead and make a contest athletics. I'm just happy that you ruled the same, so we'll keep it like that. Nat 20. You try to pull her back, and she just pushes you away, and she is just stood on the side, and she will just say, Orion, this is where it started for me. The first time I died. Watching him push me into a corner. And I think this is where I will end this all. Make me a perception check, Orion.
Oh, now I can see things.
19. Yeah. You see. Where would he have been with a 19?
Oh, blooming hell, they both up here.
You see Strahd von Zarevich coming from the shadows. With a 19, you see he has panic in his eyes. He is not looking to you, he is looking to Irina.
Good.
What would you like to do?
Oh my god. I don't know, I'm so stressed. Okay.
So am I.
I see him over there. Right, come on, it's cool. I'm gonna smash this with my amazing persuasion rolls. Just
Above the table, Kate, you've got a finite amount of things you can do. This is kind of like ultimatum.
I figured out I can't use the Helm of Teleportation because the person has to be willing,
Correct.
and she won't be willing, right? That's
Do they not
that's
make a
how-
save if they're not willing?
Not the helmet teleportation.
I think they have to be willing.
I think even the teleport spell.
Doesn't it? The teleports. The helm casts the teleport spell, right?
Let me read real quick. Yeah. No, you don't use ability. I'm just trying to read the
exact
information.
ruling on it.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, stupid.
Spell which teleports you and up to 8 willing creatures of your choice.
Yeah.
And it can't be held or carried by an unwilling creature. It doesn't say anything about unwilling creatures and making a save, dude.
Fair enough.
It
Yeah.
has to be a willing creature, right?
Has
Yeah.
to be a willing creature.
Okay.
Can you charm her?
I don't think I can charm her. I haven't got any charms.
As a good note on this one, because it's quite good for the narrative. Imagine somebody that has been barraged with the charm effect for lifetime after lifetime. Remember how Tilly almost essentially picked up an immunity to charm for constantly rolling those nat 20s? You get the sense that she's probably pretty immune to the charm effect right now.
What does this do? Disengage or jump? I got nothing but.
I mean, at this point,
Here's what I'm
guys,
gonna do.
if anyone else wants to talk as well, like,
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try
Can
something.
you-
I'm gonna go on, Jack. What are you gonna say? I'm gonna try something nuts though.
What happens if you throw each other off a tower?
Right. I was literally gonna say I'm gonna step up. I'm gonna step up right next to her onto the wall.
Orion, don't do something stupid. Your friends need you. They don't need me. They made that perfectly fucking clear. Nobody needs me.
I need you. And I'll grab onto her arm.
Yeah?
If you go, I'll go.
Don't make me make that choice.
In the room we're in, sorry, are there any windows?
I mean,
Forgotten the room you're in.
You can't stand
Yes,
outside.
yes. There's a
you're
no.
saying
There
that.
is So there is a small flagstone. You know, one of those windows that sits at the top of like a bathroom. It's one of those kind of windows. So
Yeah.
it's
Just
not like
wondering
a,
whether
it's
we're
not like
about
a
to see
full
two
window.
bodies fall past the window.
Oh, I see. Yes, there's a big window.
massive one.
Yeah, but you're completely on this side. You're about here. Yeah, you're literally about here.
I'm
Oh,
gonna-
really?
I'm gonna
Bollocks.
hold on to Irina, and I'll just turn to her. Look, if you jump, I'll go with you.
Not if
You
I've
have
got
a
something to
choice.
do with it. And
Well,
Strahd is going to see this interaction between you two. Roll initiative.
crying out loud.
That's a bad time. Ooh.
What are you two doing? And why this? He's going to stop
See.
being the nice guy. He's going to take a swing on you.
Ah,
He's going to
Oh,
roll 20
no.
with a large glistening sword. It is worth mentioning now that Strahd, it looks different than how you've seen him before. He is wearing this pristine silver full plate armor, and it is almost shimmering in effect, and he has this long tiny sort of needle-like sword, as it is also imbuing magic, and he is going to roll critical damage on that.
Oh, that is a bad time.
53
Oh,
points of
my.
damage, 44 slashing damage, 9 necrotic damage. Are you still up?
yes. Just
With his second
Oh, this is
attack,
bad.
he will attempt to grapple you. Make a contested athletics check for me.
I will. Athletics.
And he
Oh,
does
I
that
never
with
see it.
advantage, actually, to be fair.
Oop.
What dice was that? 21. You managed to get out of Strahd's grasp as he attempts to grab you. Let me check something.
He knows
Oh,
I'm good at
man.
holding on to things.
Oh, that's battle on top of the castle.
He will end his
I mean, I'm gonna be
turn.
dead.
Orion, it is over to you, as you have just taken a large sword has just pierced through your body and out the other side. You are near death. And Irene, the
shit.
look in Irina's eyes when that has happened is just pure sadness.
Ugh.
And he'll
no.
whisper in your ear, "What is she to you?"
She my bitch. He doesn't
Say what?
No, she my bitch.
Slaps you with his handbag.
I'll reply to him. I'll reply to him. Not my property. And I'm gonna...
Wow.
What am I gonna do? Jeez, guys, what am I gonna do? I am so screwed.
Sorry, Strahd, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
So when I was saying off the roof, I meant not to the ground.
I know.
But
I know.
What you see
if you
below
go onto
you,
the roof, you might fall through it because it's quite patchy in places.
What you see below you, Orion, staring off, is this
Yeah.
thousands and thousands of foot chasm below you. The same chasm at the moat that comes around this castle.
You're over there.
You don't even see the...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Jack.
Ages away.
Yeah. So you don't even see the bottom.
Okay, well, first I'm gonna try and punch Strahd.
Okay. Kill him. Just end it here.
Watch
One on
me
one
roll
It's
points of
1v1.
damage, motherfucker. for reasons. Right.
Campaign ends here, guys. We got this.
Why
13
can
will
I
miss.
not roll well? It doesn't matter. Fine, because now I can move.
Smart.
But where do I go though? Oh my god, I'm stressed. Hang on, let me check something real quick. Real quick.
What's your passive perception?
I don't know. Where do we?
I've got your passive
Where do we?
perception. 13.
13? Is that right?
You see 3 more creatures appear.
Oh, geez, that's great. Okay, so I'm just checking something.
You know, in a game where you go, I'm not supposed to be here. This was meant for...
Yeah. That's every game for me.
No.
Hang
Come
on.
on.
Features.
This is serious, Andy. This is serious.
This is serious.
What is that? What is that bit below?
Yeah.
That is just it. You can sort of ignore that part there.
Right, brilliant.
I mean, well, okay. It is a ledge. It is there. It is a ledge below, probably about 60 feet down.
I've only
mean,
got one thing I can do anyway. I've
In
just-
reality, Orion, like, if you actually do you want me to say something, or do you want me to leave you?
No, you can say what you think. I think I've realised something anyway. So.
You go ahead.
Well, what were you gonna say? I can't do that. That's one action.
But while they both might want to hit the nuke button, they want to hit them in different ways. And Strahd isn't going to let her do it right now.
Yeah.
So If you abandon
Oh, yeah.
her now,
Oh no, I get that.
You
I was
might get
just
to there.
I've only got one choice, which is literally. So looking below me, there's no way to get back inside. Like I just
No,
fall onto.
all you see is the walls, the palisades of this castle, just go down until it meets its rock-faced cliff of this chasm that just descends thousands of feet below.
Cool. So.
Dogs
Then,
can survive long falls, right?
yeah, we'll be fine. Let me just have a quick look at the map.
They're like cats.
Then,
Have you got feather fall?
okay. Right. Okay. Okay, sorry. I'll make a decision. Let me just check something.
Take your time.
Is there like you said that there's a big glass window where Tilly and that can see what's happening. This is a long view.
So
No, there isn't.
no,
Right.
so Tilly and that lot are back in the castle. You look back, Orion, you see the castle in all its glory. Before you're on the castle walls that surround the actual castle itself.
But I can't see anywhere else. I can't see any of them or where they would
No.
be. This is such a situation. Okay, does the castle have glass windows?
There are various glass windows, but it's hard to really gauge a sense of depth here. I'm not trying to be a knob, by the way, but these glass windows, you are so high. These walls are so high that they're almost towering around the top of Ravenloft itself. They are far from you. They are deep below you. Like even just to fall to the ground, the courtyard is hundreds of feet.
Hundreds of feet?
Hundreds of feet.
Okay.
Like this map is very much 2D and you don't get a sense of height here.
How high it is. Okay. I'll take one last look at Irina. And I'll say, don't give up. I'll be back. And I'm gonna fucking sprint along the wall here. Or should I go the other way? I need to just get out of dodge.
Strahd's like, what are you doing?
I'm gonna jump.
You're going to jump?
I'm gonna jump. Yeah. Off of the wall.
To the courtyard below?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump as far as I can. Trust me on this.
200 feet down is this drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And
Have
then
you got any monk stuff that says you won't die?
When I'm within 60 feet of the ground, I'm gonna shadow step.
Oh, yeah.
What I wanted to do is I wanted to run towards the castle, leap, and then shadow step in through a glass window because I thought that'd be fucking badass.
You'll be falling at... How long does it take to get to terminal velocity? Is shadow step going to stop your velocity?
Yeah.
You can open up a temporary portal between two darkened areas. Yeah, two darkened areas for shadow step. Okay. Allowing you to move from one such area to another without crossing the intervening space. If you start your turn in the area of dim light or darkness, you can open a portal to another area of dim light or darkness. Yeah,
it's a portal.
It is a portal. As well. So
is it night?
It's not Misty Step.
Is it not nighttime outside?
It is, but
dim light.
I described the area as fully lit up. They were expecting. I'm going to say you'll find a patch of dim light, but again, I'm trying to do this rules as written because I want to keep it fair. This will open a portal. If you fall into a portal, you will still retain your velocity.
So I'll still
You
hit the
will
ground
come out
hard.
of the portal and fall.
Have you used your action?
Yeah, I punch Strahd to try and move.
Jesus.
Because otherwise he would have got an opportunity attack. Because I can't use the helm of teleportation. So it would still be the same then. It opens a portal. I thought you step from one shadow to another. I thought it was just like a misty step, but it was a
Yeah,
shadow step.
Just kind of, I've read it. I'm sorry to be a knob, but in these sort of situations, I've kind of got to put my rules as written hat on, really.
That's a bit of a bugger, isn't it? So I can't do that. Otherwise
So-
I'll be smushed.
What spells have you got?
Nothing great.
Irina's waiting for her turn. I'm not rushing you.
Just out of
Take
interest.
as long as you need.
Just out of interest, in the chasm. I mean, I'm just curious now about how you'd rule it. If she was to jump into the chasm, wait until then she was definitely out of range of all of the light sources, would you still then take the velocity damage?
It's opening a portal, but where would you fast step to?
It doesn't say
Hang on.
That's why I got
Hang on, Kate.
confused. Because in mine it says when
Kate.
you're in dim light or darkness, as a bonus action, you can teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space you can see that is also in dim light or darkness. It doesn't say that you open a
Is it
portal
the
in
2014
mine.
or the 2024? But here's the
I
thing,
don't
right?
know.
The chasm is 1,000 plus feet. You won't fall 1,000 feet in 6 seconds, so you will get your action back before you hit the floor. Huh? Won't.
That's...
Pretty sure you fall 60 feet per second in D&D, but
Yeah, it's terminal velocity. You won't hit the ground in 6 seconds.
Okay.
you won't hit the ground.
Won't.
Yeah, so then you get your action back. Then you almost have a
Well,
position.
yeah, I can try and do that. If I can't do the shadow step thing.
I'm going to rule the shadow step as I'm going
You're not in shadow, is the brass tacks of it, right?
That's okay. I thought we were kind of because it was dark, but I'll just throw myself up the other.
I'm going to cut you a break. I'm going to cut you a break because I can't be bothered putting
It's
all
alright.
the tokens on there. Looking down within the courtyard, you see so many shadows and figures flickering around that you get the sense that it'll be out of the frying pan and into the fire.
That's cool. That's cool. I mean, I'll throw myself off the other way because it will look cooler anyway. Just redact all of that.
Okay.
Andy's face looks so confused. I don't know what else to do, man. I'm gonna be killed.
Do you need to throw yourself off that way? Because if you fall 60 feet, you could throw yourself off the lovely way and not the abyss. It's...
No, the abyss is better than the other way because the other way is not
It's
a
full of
spa.
vampires.
And it's full of fucking
It's
vampires, dude. You want to go the other way into the void. Much
I'm
further
gonna go
distance.
into the void.
Just spend 12, 18
What-
seconds falling, have a think, and then decide where you're going to bounce to.
Reevaluate my life choices.
And don't roll
Yeah.
shit on your D100. When you
Yeah.
do eventually tell the story to Tilly, she's gonna be like, "Wonder where you got that idea."
You going to jump?
Yeah, because I can't do a lot. Like, I can't kill Strahd single-handedly, and let's not be ridiculous.
You jump,
Jump!
and this wind rushes through you. Straight after you is Irina's turn, who will see you jump and jump with you.
Oh no!
Oh shit, fuck!
God, counter jump.
Strahd is going to counter.
No!
He's going to dimension door. Bastard.
Strahd will counter jump. Now, this is to put this in sort of a vision. You are all falling, all three of you falling at close to what is going to be terminal velocity. I'm going to end combat.
See this animated.
You
It's
see
absolute chaos.
Irina reaches out in these 6 seconds that you are falling, and you feel that feeling in your stomach of when you sort of go over a hill in a car, the willies, as your stomach just rises within your body and you are just falling and falling for what seems like the longest 6 seconds. And you turn to see Irina is reaching out for your hand. Do you wish to grab it?
I'll try and grab it. And we'll do that like parachute jumper thing.
Yeah, I'm going to say that you managed to grab her and she falls and you can see Strahd barreling straight towards you. I'm going to give you one last action.
Okay. I'm gonna say to Irina again, come with me. And I'm gonna try and helm of teleportation it because that's my only option, obviously, at this point.
No, I've made my decision, Orion.
Shit. Well,
And that's all the words you'll hear. You guys are just falling.
yeah. Persuading her. I'll just say. Sorry.
You're going to use helmet teleportation. Yeah?
Yeah.
Counter spell.
Draw.
Strahd will attempt to counterspell your helmet teleportation.
Oh, bitch. I'm gonna try and counterspell his counterspell.
To put this in perspective, you've put me in a tricky situation.
No, I get it.
He has seen the love between you two, or whatever you want to call it, whether it's love, whether it's just fascination, whether it's a fleeting, flirtatious manner between you two. This guy is not going to let you escape. This guy wants you dead. Fast. For all the actions that you've done through this campaign, for all the things that you've done and given Irina a sense and a life that she was almost happy with living. Unfortunately, Strahd has found out about it, and he will attempt to counterspell your teleport that is cast from the helmet teleportation. Could someone tell me what level teleport is? Is it 6?
I think it's 7th.
Is it 7th? So,
Yeah.
just confirm it for me, because this is the roll.
Is a 7th level spell.
7th level spell. He needs to roll.
Don't tell me. I really don't want to know.
What, you don't want to know what he's got to roll? You just want me to roll it?
You might as well. It'll make me more stressed if
Do you
I
want me to
know.
roll it in private?
Can I counterspell a counterspell?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'll try that. I mean, unless he fails, in which case I wouldn't need to.
No.
Or do I
So
have to just-
you have to counterspell the counterspell, essentially.
Right. And then
So-
if I don't counterspell, does their counterspell automatically succeed?
Then he
Like,
rolls. No, then he rolls.
So
Then
Yeah,
he
it's
rolls.
just-
Okay,
you
well,
might have
I'll
to
try
roll
to
extra line of-
counterspell his counterspell then.
I mean, yeah. So right, to be fair, he can counterspell your teleport and not roll. So I'm going to say that he's
So
going
you
to.
got to roll.
He to make this fair, because I want this to be based on rolls. He is going to attempt to counterspell your teleport spell with a 6th level counterspell. Okay.
Right.
You need to roll a d20, add your spell casting modifier, and beat a DC of 16.
It's not gonna happen. I've rolled so badly.
His counterspell goes off, and as I said, he uses a 6th level counterspell to try and counterspell a 7th level. I wanted this to be based on rolls. So he is going to roll a d20, add his spell casting modifier, which I won't tell you what it is, and he needs to beat his 17.
Crazy anyway.
Where is his spell casting modifier?
Well, it's monks.
Yeah, it's gonna be more than that.
Where's his spell casting modifier?
It's not going to be +6.
Well, what's his spellcast stat?
Intelligence is a wisdom.
Orion,
Intelligence. Yeah.
you bring the Helm of Teleportation up, and you attempt to cast it. And Strahd successfully counterspells the teleport with a +11 spell modifier.
Oh no.
You are currently falling, nearing terminal
still
velocity. All the sound sort of just becomes devoid around you. Strahd is barreling after you, but sort of you're all at terminal velocity now. It's not like he's catching up. It's not like anything. You and Irina are locked in this descent into this chasm below.
We're still falling.
You're still falling.
Oh, but if I try and use it again, he's just gonna counterspell it again.
I'm gonna say at this point, Orion, what will be your final thoughts and words as you barrel towards the bottom of this chasm? As Irina has your hands and is staring deep into your eyes.
I don't want to die. He'll start to look real panicked because he kind of hoped he could get out of this. Oh, what a dick, Strahd. I'm gonna try one final thing. As I'm falling to my death, the only option is the only card I've got left. I'll look to Irina. I'll go, banish me.
Make a persuasion check.
Oof. Persuasion. Oh man, come on. It's not going to be good. Come on! My dice hate
A persuasion check of a 1. Do you want to know what the DC was? The DC for everything that you have done with Irina.
I don't want to know what the DC is. I'm assuming it's a fail. It's just going to make me sad to know that I just didn't have to roll the 2.
I don't know. I sort of regret asking you to roll for it. I think this is what's going through my head is she would banish you if she wanted to. But it means you will. How do you want me to rule this, Kate?
Okay. This is my logic. Orion really, really wanted to save Irina. but he doesn't want to die. God damn, if only I'd rolled better this session. I mean, you have to rule it how you rule it, because you're the DM. I don't mind. I made my decisions. I did my choices.
She will cast banishment on you. And just before she does, she will say, "Thank you, Orion, for everything. And hope you find what you're looking for. As you are enveloped in this energy that consumes you and your vision fades to black. It's at this point now, you no longer see Irina, you no longer see Strahd. Or, well, just before your vision fades to black, Kate, is there any final thoughts or words that you would like to say to Irina or Strahd?
Oh, I want to say anything to Strahd. Because he's not nice. To Irina, I think he'll just say, been wild. I really hope you find your peace.
So do I. Thank you. And the banishment spell goes off. And we'll find out what happens with that. As you wake up in a dusty tavern that looks a lot like Daggerford. And that is where we will end our session. Well, bloody hell.
Man.
Oh my god.
Well, that happened. We'll
I'm so sorry, everybody.
We'll have a chat and we'll get through that. Thank you for watching, everybody. And we'll see you next time for the trip through Ravenloft. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.